Series winner, Miami Marlins.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Welcome to the Hochman crowd of Solana. Welcome to the Hochman crowd of Solana. Welcome to the Hochman crowd of Solana. Welcome to the show, 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 crowd of Solana. Welcome to the show with the three amigos. Hochman, Crowder, and Solana on FM radio. Them boys be sliding, so we riding and we ready to go. 100,000 watts full throttle, baby, ready to blow. We passing Boca to Jupiter, we got your attention. You can tune in anywhere, but listen at your discretion. To the legend, Mr. Hochman can stop him, each of the deuce. My brother got his own hot burger, I took a deuce. Now my rush more of these sports, spitting the truth. It's Channing Crowder, greatest Dolphins who rock the 52. Solana one best of Miami, the voice of FIU. We reppin' to Miami, the Heat and the Panthers too. We reppin' for the Marlins, the Dolphins, that's how we do. We reppin' for the Crips, so it's always about the you. Hey Jimmy, please get a Pell on the phone and tell him that it's home. I finally got his name on the song, can't do him wrong, cause it sounds so sweet. You spit the facts while I keep the crowd on their feet. Football season be the reason that I be bringing this heat. Georgia music representing 104.3. Hey,
That's our guy Georgie. Does our theme song. We appreciate him. Everyone should follow Georgie on social media, JORGMUZIK. And as he says, for us, welcome to the show. I'm just looking up at SportsCenter. They're leading with Kyler Murray getting the quarterback job, the starting job in Minnesota.
He's a baby.
Poor JJ. What's the dude's name? JJ
McCarthy.
JJ Redick, whoever that guy is.
Oh, man.
Kyler Murray. How about that? So JJ McCarthy, like his NFL career is kind of done, huh?
No, he can jump around.
Yeah, but like the thought that he was going to be a starting NFL star, like who'd they get rid of to it was Sam Darnold, right?
Yep.
Sam Darnold
Had that great season, and then all of a sudden they're like, no, we got to go with JJ McCarthy, and the guy can't hold down the job. Anyway, we have a lot of stuff to get to today. Dolphins, they are headed to Washington, so they will begin joint practices tomorrow, and we will have plenty of coverage of that. The Marlins are back in action tonight there at Lone Depot Park. And you see I'm wearing my Marlins hat, and Jimmy's got his Marlins hat on, and Solana's got his Marlins hat rocking. We are going tonight because Jim Larinaga and his Table of Knowledge are going. And so we're going to go over there and see him. But what a matchup at the LD tonight, Solana. Got Yuri Perez and Paul Skeens. I mean, this is a great matchup.
Under.
Yeah, under. That's what I thought. It was like I looked at it. I don't even know what it is, but I would bet the under in a heartbeat. Let me see.
Is Livy Dunn going to be there?
Possible, right?
Asking for a friend.
Would you go up and ask her for a picture?
No.
I would.
You'd ask her for a picture?
In a heartbeat.
No, you
Oh,
can't do
he's
that.
scared
Why
of
would I
women.
do that? Who?
Valentina shot at him.
I would 100% go up to her and ask for a picture. Why wouldn't I want a picture with her?
You would ask Livy, like what? She's just an influencer.
I got a picture with Big Boom AJ. Like I love all these guys.
That's a great point.
I love all these influencers. Like if I saw Jay Shock, I would take a picture with him. Shock o'clock. Over under
Big
tonight,
Boom
6.5.
AJ.
6.5.
Who taking the under?
You don't take pictures with celebrities? I love taking pictures with celebrities.
I don't.
Yeah, I love that. I have a whole file of pictures with celebrities. That's my thing. I never hesitate to ask somebody to take a picture.
Well, with the podcast, we have celebrities on there, so we have to take that picture. So it, for the thumbnail, I guess the word is. But Fred and Ryan sometimes do their personal pictures, and only person I ever did that for was Barack Obama.
Not Kevin Hart.
I don't give a damn about that little tiny man.
Not The Rock.
The Rock, Kevin Hart,
Shaq.
all of them. Shaq, None of them. You know what? Me and Shaq don't really like each other, but it's cute that we don't like each other because we just talk trash all day.
Yeah, he likes that. He likes someone.
Yeah. Every time he sees me,
right.
he says, "Hey, girl with that long, pretty hair." I say, "Shut up, you big bastard!" And then we.
Some marquee NBA games are out. The official schedule release is Thursday at 3 p.m. But some of the marquee games are out the opening night, the second night, and then the Christmas Day. The Heat and Giannis, they have their opening game on national TV, and then they are one of the featured Christmas Day games. They are back. They are a marquee team in the ecosphere of the NBA, and they should be, but they are a marquee team in the ecosphere of the NBA. And by the way, Ira Winderman's going to join us today. Twan Russell is going to join us today as well. We're going to play a little Talk About It Tuesday later on in the afternoon. We have another pair of tickets. Jimmy's favorite acts, Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson, are coming to I Think Financial Amphitheater August 20th. We have a pair of tickets every day this week, and we will give away the pair today at 4:20. So 4:20 this afternoon. Jimmy, which one do you like more, Rob Zombie or Marilyn Manson?
I lean more towards Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson, all right. And Crowder, what about you, Rob Zombie or Marilyn Manson?
Who's that?
Exactly. So 4:20 today, you'll have another chance to win those tickets. I saw somebody from ESPN, Sam Block from ESPN, tweet out, wake up, open presents, Spurs Knicks noon, Packers Bears 1 o'clock, Heat Celtics 2:30, Bills Broncos 4:30, Sixers Lakers 5 o'clock, Thunder Wolves 8 o'clock, Rams Seahawks 8:15, Nuggets Warriors 10:30. I mean, that's Christmas Day right there.
What's his name? Adam Silver and
Roger Goodell going head to head.
Man, they are so petty.
They are going head to head because that, like Packers Bears, that is a great NFL Christmas Day matchup. But if you want to watch Heat Celtics, you're only going to be able to watch first half of that Packers Bears game.
Yeah.
Bills Broncos at 4:30. That's going to be towards the end of the Heat game. Like that's a really tough sports schedule day for. I mean, obviously for us, we're going to watch the Heat, but I wonder. Well, I don't know. Josh Allen,
NFL
is going to outrank NBA games by 1,000 to 1.
Josh Allen, Bo Nix in December, or Giannis and Tatum and Bam in December.
I don't feel like the Celtics matchup is that great.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like there's better teams that have more like cachet than the Celtics.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The Bulls.
Well, I mean, this Matas Buzelis disrespect has to stop at some time.
But
it's crazy. Their opening game not on national TV. They don't have a Christmas Day game. Did Adam Silver not look at their roster?
He did.
Matas Buzelis, Josh Giddey, Caleb Wilson,
yep,
Norman Powell, Norman Powell.
He can't play twice.
Did you see what Bobby Portis tweeted to Norman Powell?
Yeah, that was cool.
Keep my name out your mouth.
I don't know if y'all understand that those are fighting words.
Yeah.
If Norman says his name again on social media, then Bobby doesn't blink. He wakes up and he doesn't blink till he goes to sleep. Those are dudes I'm scared of.
He didn't say it on social media. He was asked, to be fair, but yesterday he had time to go back and forth with Heat fans. He's clearly very angry.
He wanted to be here.
Yep.
He wanted to be here. Yep. He's, I don't know, like Goran Dragic, just off the top of my head. Just keeps letting you know he wants to be here, and the Heat keep going, we're really not interested. He's Goran Dragic.
Solana, does Bobby Portis have a little UD in him? Will Bobby Portis choke somebody?
Doesn't it look like it?
He looks like it, but I've never seen him choke anybody.
Bobby Portis has choked people out before. He had an incident with the Bulls a couple years back. Like, he chokes people out, man. You don't mess with Bobby Portis.
Doesn't he look like Tiny Lister from the Friday movies? He's got that tiny Lister look. Let me see.
Debo?
Tiny Lister, I'm thinking. Yeah.
Debo is cross-eyed and he's light-skinned.
I know, but his eyes are the focal point. You know what I mean? Like Bobby Portis's eyes are the focal point.
He fought. You guys remember? You probably
Who is
don't.
this? Is this Bobby Portis or Tiny Lister? You tell me.
That's Tiny Lister. They don't favor, but do they approach the world the same?
That's what I'm saying. If you you're telling me Bobby Portis couldn't be Tiny Lister's stunt double?
No, he couldn't. but it and this is, I don't want to disrespect UD, but could Bobby be in the UD world? Because Bam's really not in the UD world. He's the culture bearer, but Bam is not going to slap anybody and say, what did he say to Lance Stevenson?
Just a few weeks ago, he slapped Tyler Hero.
Yeah, that's like me slapping a lady at Publix.
Bobby Portis once fractured his own teammate's orbital bone and face in practice. Just went right up to Nikola Mirotic and just punched him, slapped him up, bitched him out, and dude had a concussion and fractured facial bones. Got suspended 8 games. Like he's got that in him. He does.
I think I might get a Portis jersey.
Somebody, maybe you guys, you and Tobin should bring back the pod and call it the Portis Pod.
Portis
the podcast all about Bobby Portis.
That's genius.
The Portis Pod, huh? Or you start a whole network of pods. You have the Porpoise Pod. You got the Portis Pod. Just thinking out loud.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Joe Dirt 305. Does Buzelis start? I will find where you live, Joe Dirt, and I will show up at your house, and I will force you to watch every Bulls game because Matas Buzelis starts 82 games. Who's their coach again? Thiago Splitter. Yeah, trust me. This guy has Thiago Splitter, his style of ball, all over him.
Hawk, I don't think he starts 82 games.
He doesn't. And Hawk, the Heat are interesting this year. Can we just settle this now, Crowder?
The hell he doesn't. What are you talking
He
about?
doesn't start every game for the Bulls, Hawk.
Bench last year.
Yeah.
Hawk,
He didn't come off the bench last year.
he got his
Hawk.
ass bench last year.
Montez Buzelis had
He
82
didn't finish
starts.
games. You're correct. He didn't finish games. He didn't get benched. He was a starter.
Hawk, the Heat last year, uninteresting. I get it. So you try to play into the Bulls. You did this whole thing with Montez Buzelis. I got it. I got you. Understood. The Heat weren't interesting the last couple of years. No problem. I let you go with this Bulls stuff. The Heat are finally interesting.
Yeah.
What are we doing with Montez Buzelis?
Oh, let me see. 77 games played last season. 77 games started.
Told you. Didn't start 5 games.
Yeah, okay. Well, he didn't play 5 games. He started in every single game he played.
He has acne.
Yeah, Modest Buzelis. He's got a slam dunk competition appearance.
Appearance?
That's right.
He didn't make a dunk.
Oh, I didn't notice, but he was in the slam dunk contest.
Did you watch it?
Tell me if Norman Powell's in there. Norman Powell in there?
Norman Powell is 4'3".
All right, let's get a headline so we can have this conversation with Ira Winter. Headlines. Ira would just hang up, right? He's got no time for this nonsense. Headlines are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito. Their lowest price. Visit them at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVW.com.
Yeah, the Marlins play tonight, 6:40 p.m. They're at Lone Depot Park. I am suggesting to the Marlins to keep that roof closed forever. Don't even ever think about opening it because I was outside for about 5 minutes today, and I need deodorant. Jimmy, do you have deodorant? I need more deodorant. It's bad out there.
You have denim? You have denim on?
I do. Yeah, me and Len are matching, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Are you wearing a denim shirt?
You have a
I'm wearing
denim
a t-shirt
jacket.
with a denim jacket over the top.
How old
Well,
are
that's not
you?
a jacket, though. That's a button-down shirt.
No, it's a jacket.
That's a button-down shirt.
This is a jacket.
That is 100% a button-down shirt.
How are you going to tell me what it is?
Because I'm looking at it. I have
That's
I'm
eyes.
seeing.
That's a jean jacket.
Thank you, Jimmy.
It's not a jean jacket.
Yes, it is.
Actually, I think it's a denim jacket, Jimmy.
Well, that would be a jean jacket. But that is not a jean jacket.
This is a jean jacket.
No.
Okay.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's a button down.
It's a button-down shirt. It's a denim button-down shirt.
It's not a button-down shirt.
Jean jackets were big in the 80s. I know what a jean jacket is.
You think jean jackets were only big in the 80s?
I know they were big in the 80s.
I'm not saying they weren't, but
Well, seems like you are.
But it's just a weird thing to say. They were big in the 80s. I know a jean jacket.
Yeah.
Huck, everybody knows what a jean jacket is.
Well,
I'm
I don't
wearing
think you
one.
do.
I don't think you do. I'm wearing one.
I think you yourself don't know what a jean jacket is.
Come try this on. It's a jean jacket.
It's not a jean jacket. I can see the way that it falls is a button-down shirt. A jacket doesn't fall that way.
It's jean. It's denim.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Jeans are jeans. They're not jackets. It's denim.
Yeah.
They're pants. You forget
shirt.
my dad was in the fabric business?
No, I don't.
I know a schmata
Textiles.
up and down.
Textiles. Hawk.
Textiles.
There we go.
The Heat will open their season against Minnesota.
I mean, you want to go to war over Matas Buzelis. I'll go to war over everything.
I do, because I just don't understand what we're doing with
77
this
games
Matas Buzelis
started,
character.
77 games played.
I mean, we got Giannis here in Miami. He's wearing number 7, which was apparently very important to you. Like, you've gotten everything you wanted, but you're still trying to shove this Matas Buzelis up Crowder's butt. And I don't understand why.
What are you? No, Jack. I got to cut you off. Let's not even say anything about going around my butt. we got show rules.
This is 100% a jean shirt, by the way. You're
I know.
Right.
I have eyes.
You have
I
a
know what
jean pocket. You have a pocket on your jacket.
I know what a jean jacket looks like.
But he has a pocket, Hawk.
Right. It's a shirt.
That's ridiculous.
Heat will play. You have ass on your foot. That's ridiculous.
A denim pocket on a denim shirt.
I look good, bro. I look good.
Now?
Right now.
What are you go? You got a pack of cigarettes for your little pocket? What are you doing with that pocket?
The Heat open their season against Minnesota October 21st. Inter Miami plays tomorrow, by the way. Third and final group stage game at New Stadium for Leagues Cup.
Did you have class earlier with John Travolta and the rest of the T-Birds?
Look like he coaches girls basketball.
Your weather?
Hey, by the way, people on the chat, I'm sorry. We know there are mad audio issues if you're watching it on video because people are chatting over and over. We can't hear Solana and Hawk. We know there is an issue with the way the audio is being fed to the video. This has been happening for several days. There doesn't seem to be any kind of movement in a fix here. So our suggestion, as we suggested yesterday, and if you see someone pop on the chat later and say the same thing and you're on the chat now, can you just respond for us? We know there's audio issues. Listen on the radio. That's the best fix. You don't need to. First of all, why would you want to watch us? Look at the shirt that Solana's wearing. But go ahead. If a show was ever made for listening, you can hear us on 104.3 FM WQAM, and then you can hear everything.
Looks like the teacher going on an 8th grade trip to Tybee Island. Come on, guys. Have a good time.
I can't believe I still have 3 hours and 40 minutes left in today's show.
You picked a fight with Matas Buzelis. I was on your side all show long, right up until that moment.
And he picked that shirt out of his closet this morning. I'm going to kill him with this at the game. Nope.
I really did feel good leaving the house. I'm not going to lie. I looked at the mirror. I said, I look good.
I don't think it's a bad look. I'm just arguing the fact that it's a jean jacket because it's not a jean jacket.
Well, I didn't think it was a bad look until I looked at Len, and we're literally matching. I mean, we were wearing the exact same outfit
I
today.
could see where that might rattle you.
Yeah. And I love Len.
Sure.
I love Len.
Sure. Yeah. No, I love Jimmy the Bedbug.
Mm-hmm.
If I had shown up wearing that exact outfit, I might question my choice of outfits. It looks good on you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Hawk. I do look good.
Do y'all tuck y'all shirt into y'all drawers or just your pants?
All right, Crowder. We all saw you wearing leather on leather at your stand-up special.
I was trying to do the Eddie Murphy, the red on red Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Man, go to hell.
All right. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Your weather in South Florida, it's hot as hell, bro. This jean jacket, don't even think about it. That weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Beat the storm. Schedule your free roof and window estimate today. Call 954-968-8155.
All right, Ira Winderman's going to join us next. How about a little live racing at Gulfstream Park this summer? They have live racing every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday through the end of the month. Monday racing features weekly on-track giveaways, a $500 drawing, new wagers, food and drink specials, like $3 Mondays in Silk Simulcast Center. Fans can enjoy $3 cheese pizza slices, $3 soft pretzels, $3 hot dogs, plus enjoy $3 Budweiser drafts at the Breezeway Bar. Make reservations in 10 Palms Restaurant and enjoy prime seating and dining while overlooking the track. 10 Palms will be open Saturday through Monday during the summer, and reservations can be made at GulfstreamPark.com. The next Taste at the Track is Saturday, August 29th, Taste of Havana. There'll be a full menu of Cuban food and a cocktail menu featuring expertly crafted mojitos, daiquiris, and other Cuban-inspired cocktails. Taste at the Track. It is Saturday, August 29th. Gulfstream Park, it's perfect for a day of racing and fun. Also a perfect venue for groups, events, and private parties. They host groups from 10 to over 1,000 people. Make it a day at Gulfstream Park. Get all the details at GulfstreamPark.com.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
I want Hawk to bathe me.
WQA.
We always bring on Ira Winderman when it's Patty Mills' birthday, and today is no different. Happy birthday, Patty Mills, 38 today. Before we get to Ira, Odyssey and our sister station, Kiss Country, presents Stars and Strings, November, Hard Rock Live, and it features Lee Bryce, Kane Brown, Brantley Gilbert, Brandon Lake, and Steven Wilson Jr., and we've got a chance for you to win tickets. Text the word STRINGS. Strings. Text it to 20357. That's strings to 20357, and you will be entered in the contest to win the tickets. If you want more info, go to WQAM.com. It is a text contest. Message and data rates may apply. Do not text and drive. Ira Winderman is on the Toyota of Hollywood hotline, covers the Miami Heat for the Sun Sentinel. Ira, seemingly, will be busy on most national holidays this year since the Miami Heat have gained Giannis and therefore gained respect as a nationally relevant team once again. The official NBA schedule release is Thursday at 3. We know some of the marquee matchups. So the Heat's opener, Ira, will be Wednesday, October 21st. They host the Timberwolves, nationally televised on ESPN. What were your initial thoughts when you saw that that was going to be Giannis's opening game for the Miami Heat?
You know what? This is something I think of all the Heat people out there, but I'm going to say mostly Solana. I'm going to go right to you, Alejandro. When you looked at that game, what did you think when they were playing the Timberwolves?
Okay. That's what I thought. Like,
come on. Okay, Solana, let's go back. How did the Heat season end last year? What happened in that play-in game?
Bam Adebayo was tripped by a dirty LaMelo Ball.
Exactly. And now the filth that is LaMelo Ball arrives on opening night, one game after he ended Bam's season and ended the Heat season. And I think that more than Anthony Edwards, and is he going to join the Heat down the line or anything, I think is a beautiful irony. And clearly the Heat, I've already seen, are making up placards of "Take him out" with pictures of LaMelo Ball's face on there. So I think it's going to be a great opener no matter what happens.
I don't think that's true.
I like it.
We're going for the clicks here, gentlemen.
Ira, was the whole LeBron thing, did it overshadow that Bam and Giannis are playing together? Because it seemed like we have Giannis. Okay, now, and it went straight to the decision, the 5th decision, 8th decision, whatever damn decision it was. Did it overshadow that we have two of the best bigs in the NBA?
Yeah, I think, Channing, it did in this regard. The Heat have something really good going. They could have had something really great going. So I think there always is the thought of what could have been. They would have been a better team with LeBron than whoever they get, whether it's Klay Thompson, DeMar DeRozan, Bradley Beal, another player. So, yeah, you know what? It's like sports fans, I think you have to understand, there can be elation and disappointment at the same time. You can get someone who makes you elated like they did in June with Giannis, but we're sports fans. We always want more. We always want something else. And I think the fact that they were so spoiled down here with the big three and what they were able to put together, there just was a thought of, let's run it back. Would the Heat have been better with LeBron James? Of course. Any team would be better with LeBron James. Will the Heat be pretty damn good with what they have? Well, like Hawk pointed out, they're going to be playing Christmas. They're going to be playing opening night. Last year, the Heat had 5 nationally televised games. I'm not even a triplicate. You can go beyond that when the schedule comes out Thursday, what they're going to have. Because this is a team you want to see, because Giannis is the real thing. And I think because of that, they're relevant again. So, yeah, people will be talking about the Miami Heat for more than just being in the play-in the last 4 years.
They're a marquee team in the NBA, correct? When you have Giannis on your team, in Miami especially, because Miami's still got the glitz and glamour, and still many people remember the Big Three era and what a party it was. Miami and Giannis. That is a marquee NBA team.
And also, because of the hard cap and the aprons and everything else, there aren't super teams anymore. 2's the number. You're not seeing big threes anywhere. You're seeing, look at the Celtics. I know the Sixers have something going out, but look at the Celtics. It was going to be the 2 J's. And then all of a sudden they added Derek White and had other players, and they're not the same team right now. So I think when you look at it now, if you have two great players, that's about as good as going to come into your city during the season. We're not seeing the big threes. There was no room for LeBron with Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic with the Lakers. Even now the Warriors without Jimmy Butler, they're sort of Steph Curry. I don't know if Draymond Green is must-see TV. So we've sort of stepped back to what the league is now. The league is two names on the marquee, not like the big three era and three names on the marquee.
Ira, there was a little controversy on social media yesterday. It seemed like Norman Powell had the time to go back and forth with Miami Heat fans who were criticizing him, and I think misplaced anger by Heat fans who were claiming he didn't want to come back to Miami, and he was very clear that he thought he was coming back to Miami, or at the very least he expected to be back in Miami, and then mentioned something about Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis claps back at him. Ultimately, what was the decision by the Heat? They didn't want to pay Norman Powell ultimately what he was going to get paid? Is that kind of what happened?
They couldn't pay Norman Powell what he wants to get paid. And we have to step back. If Bobby Portis wasn't with the Miami Heat, would Norman Powell be here? I firmly believe yes. You take out Bobby Portis' $16 million, you take back the $6 million you gave to Tim Hardaway Jr., you have Norman Powell instead of those two players. Would the Heat be better off? Yeah, I think you can make that argument, Solana, they would. But this was all the holding of the cards by the Milwaukee Bucks. You will take these two players. You will give these four players. You will give these four draft choice. And the Heat had no choice. So I don't want to say, because it comes off cold, would the Heat have preferred the Giannis deal without Bobby Portis? Sure, except for one factor. There wouldn't have been a Giannis deal because Milwaukee held the cards. And they would have turned to Boston and said, well, the Heat don't want Giannis in the unloading of Bobby Portis' contract. Do you want it? How about you, New York? How about you, Philadelphia? So Portis was the plus one. I can understand why Portis would be upset. But once you took Bobby Portis, you are where the Heat are right now, with a maximum of $10 million left. The one thing about Norman Powell at 33 years old, he was not going to bypass $22 million from the Bulls to take $10 million from the Heat. He got totally caught in the middle of this deal. Again, this league is about your top two players, and everyone else has to fall in line. He didn't have to go to Chicago. No offense, Hawk. They're going to be awful this year. They're a rebuilding team.
Whoa.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna put Hawk on such a spot here, Solana, that I know you'll be laughing. But Hawk, who's the Chicago Bulls coach?
Tiago Splitter. We just
wow.
Talked about
Look at Hawk
segment. How dare you? That is
way
Ira,
ahead of the game
insulting.
here.
That's
all right. Now I feel bad because even last
he's
night,
the tallest head coach in NBA history since
Bill Cartwright.
Bill Cartwright. That's an unbelievable pull by you. Both of them Bulls head coaches.
That's Ira Dan Winderman. He's going to know every answer.
It's like they've been saying for years, no one pulls better than Winderman or Hochman. And next question, please.
Ira, you're talking about I didn't hear the word apron until 4 years ago. You're talking about no big threes, big twos and all. Is it for parity? Because we talk about the MLB where people are talking about the Yankees and even the Dodgers I should have brought up first, where they have an all-star team. Is that the thought? Do you think that's good for the NBA where they're doing these aprons and all this stuff where you can't put Bosh and Wade and LeBron together again? I enjoyed that time.
The Dodgers are the perfect example. But Channing, also, basketball has so many smaller markets. I mean, you're talking Memphis and Sacramento and Salt Lake City and San Antonio. So if you get into a spend-a-thon, you're losing teams. Well, if you're losing teams, owners aren't going to have that. So that's the difference in the NBA. They can't operate a baseball stratosphere because, honestly, there are so many more smaller markets in NBA than there are in MLB. They had to find a way. So the owners got clever. The players said there will not be a hard cap. And the owner said, no, there won't be. There'll be a second apron. And it took 2 or 3 years for the players to go, wait a minute. Hey, Siri, hard cap. And it comes back out, second apron. So, it's win-win for the owners. The guys with the money always win in the end. And that's what happened here. The difference is in baseball, the guys with the money, the Yankees, the Dodgers, and other places are willing to spend like crazy. And as long as there's revenue sharing, I mean, look, the Marlins have lived on revenue sharing. So, and we've always felt that's diluted their desire to win with some of their owners. That's the difference in baseball, really apples and oranges when it comes to the salary cap.
Ira, what do you think of the Sixers and LeBron's opening night matchup against the Knicks?
I'm so curious to see. There's a thing in the NBA called usage factor, and it's how much each player handles the ball. And as one scout came up, the 76ers usage factor, if players stay where they were on their previous teams, is like 163%. Well, one thing we know from math, there is no 163%. So it's going to be such a learning experience for Jaylen Brown, who all he wanted to do was be the man that he couldn't under Jason Tatum. He's going to have to give up something. Tyrese Maxey, one of the NBA's ultimate emerging stars, he's going to have to step back a little. LeBron hasn't shown a willingness that he will, but at moments of truth, we still don't know. So I think the Sixers have to find themselves. And on the other hand, please, if it gets aggregated or somewhere, I don't care. The Knicks are not who they think they are. The Knicks are a team like so many recent NBA champions. They had themselves the season. Woohoo! So did the Denver Nuggets when Jamal Murray and Jokic had it going, and they wound up with Michael Porter having a good year. That's, Channing, that goes back to your question. That's where the NBA is now. Have a year, have a season. There's a reason you've had 8 or 9 different champions in recent years. So if the Knicks are going to carry themselves like the haughty team, that's the team to beat, they're going to wind up 5th place in the Eastern Conference and having to battle their butt off. It's not like you're saying with the great Bulls or even the Spurs, you'll take them or the field. Well, I might take them. I'm taking the field in the East over the Knicks. If you're asking me who's going to win the East, is it the Knicks or the rest of the teams? It's clearly one of the rest of the teams because the Knicks are a nice team. They're not a dynastic team, and the NBA won't let them be one.
Which roster would you rather have going into next season, the Heats or the Knicks?
That's interesting. See, I'm not a Karl Anthony Towns believer. I believe the league will, I don't say gang up on Jalen Brunson, but find a way, because you always find a way to neutralize a player like that. And I don't know. I mean, God bless like Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby and players like that. Josh Hart, they're nice players. If the Heat in their last 2 roster spots can add NBA level, high level contributors out of the group of, if he's healthy, Bradley Beal, DeMar DeRozan, Klay Thompson, if they can add a player or players like that, I think the Heat are right up there with the Knicks, and I think the Heat might even be hungrier. So I think it'll really be interesting.
Say it, Ira, though. Say it.
Ira, we're walking in, and we have those names you just threw out. Who would you wanna talk to?
Well, and Channing, I'll tell you the other thing. Chip on shoulder means a lot in a sport that plays an 82-game grind. The Knicks had Chip on the shoulder. I think the Heat are going to have Chip on the shoulder this year after missing the playoffs last year.
And to that point, Ira, why do you think there's so many people nationally just kind of assuming Giannis is on his last leg? And I don't mean that literally, because I know he's dealing with leg issues, but figuratively, it almost seems like they're saying Giannis has 2-3 more years. Why? He's 31 years old. I know he's removed from 2021 when he was the best player in the NBA, but are you not expecting to see an MVP caliber Giannis Antetokounmpo? I know the Heat need that caliber, but why are so many people kind of doubting he can get to that level?
Of the calf injury leads to the Achilles injury, leads to the knee injury, and yet the NBA doctors have done their studies, and they're like, hey, if you're in good shape, it's just an injury. Get over it. Sometimes some things just happen like that. I look at motivation. I look at a guy who's looking for an extension. Honestly, Giannis cannot negotiate a maximum extension until January 6th. He's going to be lights out until January 6th. Now, we saw, to go reference back to what you mentioned, Solana, Norman Powell got his all-star, and that was about it for his season. He was done. I think Giannis is wired differently, and he's wired like LeBron for this reason. We just saw, again, Giannis got another endorsement again. This is not the older guy playing out the string. He wants more endorsements. He wants more fame. He wants to conquer another city. You know, we're used to the Kobe Bryants and other players who stay in one cities in their careers. All of a sudden, guys like LeBron become the example. He conquered Cleveland, conquered Miami, conquered, Los Angeles. Maybe he does Philadelphia. I think the dynamic is really swung in sports from being that one player in one city the whole time to how many cities can I conquer? And I think that's where Giannis is right now.
Realistically, and who would you want as that other guy, that other piece to add? You've named 6 or 7 names. Who's the guy? Damn Modest Buzelis, but Ira, that guy that you say can round out this roster, but also is realistically cap wise.
See, that's really interesting, Channing, how you phrase it. I don't think the best player available rounds out this roster because I think the best remaining player is, to Hawk's credit, a former Chicago Bull, not Matt Despozelis, but DeMar DeRozan, because he has the most equipped game. I think Klay Thompson is more important, as the Heat have made clear for this reason, the way he spaces the floor. So many people are getting something confused with the Heat don't have three-point shooting. The Heat have great three-point shooting. They have Bobby Portis, one of the leaders in the league last year. Tim Hardaway, one of the leaders. Wiggins was above 40%. Davion Mitchell was right at 40%. Fontecchio had months last year when he was the best per month in the league. Spacing means you see that guy in the corner and all five guys run out there because he is, it's kind of an odd comparison, he's Duncan Robinson. He's what the Heat used to have. You need the spacing out there. That's what Klay Thompson does. That's why I think the Heat are prioritizing him, because DeMar DeRozan cannot start with Bam and Giannis. You'd have three guys on the court shooting 14-footers. What people are forgetting is this. For all of the years that DeMar DeRozan has been in the league, he's played a total of 12 games off the bench in his career, none since his rookie season. You might ask a guy to be a reserve, Channing, but you've seen how hard it is for some guys. Dwayne Wade did that. God bless him, had a great last couple of years. Can DeMar DeRozan do that? I think that's weighing on the Heat's decision also. I think that's why they're waiting on Klay Thompson.
Why do you think Klay is so important? If you think they have good three-point shooting as it is, why do you think Klay is so
because
important?
Of that spacing factor, because I think there's plenty of teams
respect than the other players?
Yes, I think there's plenty of teams are going to go, okay, we're going to let Wiggins and Portis and Hardaway and Davion shoot because that means it's fewer shots for Giannis and for Bam. But there's a history of a guy out there who can be a Klay killer, and that's the reason. Dallas doesn't need that right now. They don't have the dual inside game like the Heat do. I think that's why Klay would like to get out. I think that's why the Heat would like to have him. You need what I call a fear of God guy, that, oh God, this guy is going to make it. With Wiggins, you'll think he might make it. With Portis, you think he might make it. Klay's the kind of guy, you know the Solana, he'll miss 10 in a row and be as confident as anyone he's going to make that 11th.
So you think if the Heat were to add Klay Thompson, they're what in the East in your rankings? And if they don't add Klay Thompson, they're what in the East?
I think if they add Klay Thompson or someone of his scoring threat, and maybe there's a trade out there we don't know also, I'm going to put them number one, not because we're a Miami-based show or anything like that, because of one factor we haven't mentioned yet. I will take Eric Spoelstra over any coach in the Eastern Conference. Matter of fact, I'm not a big Nick Nurse guy. So my thought is Nick Nurse takes the Sixers down a level. That's the difference when you look at some of these teams. God bless Mike Brown and what he did last year. But I've seen Mike Brown in other places, in the Sacramentos and the Clevelands and other places. I think the Eric Spoelstra factor for two reasons. One, he's Eric Spoelstra, but two, after a down year, I think Spo, we talk about all the time, Spo's going into the lab. I can imagine what's going on, right? Spoelstra always talks about the character in A Beautiful Mind and Russell Crowe and what he's doing there. I think Spo has a cabin somewhere where he has pictures of like Dolph shades on a wall of running different sets and getting ready, because I think Eric Spoelstra wants to show he's back for two reasons. One, because of last year, and he's the next Olympic coach. And the last thing you want to do is to limp in Los Angeles 2028 off of one or two seasons of failure. So I think he's going to be really, really motivated. And I think them Spoisms are going to be flowing this year.
All right, there you go. Ira Winderman from the Sun Sentinel. How many wins do you think Tiago Splitter adds to the Bulls this coming season?
You know what? They can't be any worse than they were, so I'm going to go with that pat answer right there.
All right, fair enough. Read Ira's work in the Sun Sentinel, sunsentinel.com. Make sure you subscribe to the Sun Sentinel. Follow Ira on social media at Ira Heatbeat as well. Yeah. And Ira's just about ready to enter his busy season.
Ira, Jeff is an amazing CPA, your buddy.
There you go. As long as I lined you up with someone, so that's good. And by the way, the Tiago Splitter podcast with Winderman and Hochman will be debuting the beginning of September. So you want to be there. There will be both Spanish and Portuguese versions. So you may want to check that out. Thank you, gentlemen.
We're learning our Portuguese for Tiago Splitter. See you, Ira.
See you guys.
Ira Winderman from the Sun Sentinel. All right, let me talk about Atlantic Men's Clinic. I'm a big believer. Getting older. I was there today. Getting older, not feeling like myself, get tired more easily. It's why I started getting testosterone at Atlantic Men's Clinic. Guys, low testosterone is something men younger and younger are experiencing. So If your game isn't quite what it used to be, you've got less energy, less drive, you don't feel like yourself, you deserve to feel your best. At Atlantic Men's Clinic, their advanced medical strategies featuring TRT, GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1, PDA, and more treat low T and other hormonal issues to help you lose weight and have more energy and improve your sleep and increase your sex drive and so much more. And it helps you get back to feeling your best. They have successfully treated thousands of men for low T, including me. And I'm telling you, you are going to notice the difference. So if you think you might be low T, go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. It starts right there. Make yourself a consultation. They do your lab work. They have your results within 30 minutes. A Florida licensed medical provider will review your results with you and discuss your options. Make sure that you make the right decision together with their medical team. And I'm telling you, if you're like the many men who are low T, within just a few weeks, you're going to feel your energy return and the brain fog go away. Your sex drive will be significantly enhanced as well. So don't ignore the signs. Call Atlantic Men's Clinic today, 877-455-7300, 877-455-7300, or visit AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Ground beef.
or if he's using headphones that are from Delta Airlines.
Yeah, I thought you talking bad about me. That was not me.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%. That was somebody pushed the button.
Somebody push a button? Bedbug?
Wasn't me.
All right. Like Shaggy.
Button, Solana?
Yeah, that was me. But, man, Jimmy will throw me under the bus. You saw that?
Well, he just quickly wants to absolve himself of any culpability
because
whatsoever.
there's been times where, Hawk, I'll take the fall for Jimmy.
Yeah.
Even though everybody thinks Jimmy's this expert or whatever, and I'll take the fall. And out of nowhere, Jimmy just yelled, "Wasn't me."
It wasn't. I wasn't trying to throw you under the bus.
Jimmy, yes or no? Do you have the ability to be my backup here in case I forget to mute the stream? Do you have the ability?
Yes, I do have the ability.
All right, just wanted to double check. All right, cool.
Oh, man.
Him into a corner.
I was a little late because now Chan doesn't start school till the 25th. But all the trainers, all the kids started school, so all his other teammates have started their schools and he hasn't started, so he has 2 weeks of me being his trainer. Man, I'm working the hell out of this kid.
Today is National Sons and Daughters Day. And I've been seeing on social media your sons and daughter. I've been seeing their athletic exploits. And, I mean, Ava looks tall. I don't remember her being that tall.
I can't believe how tall Ava is.
Yeah.
Chan, the last time I saw him, he was a big kid.
Well, he was always stocky, though. Right. He's starting to fill into his body, too. But Ava really shocked me. Like, she's going to be a good ball player.
Yeah, she can play basketball now. She's at practice right now. We're trying to figure out what she's going to do. But to get a damn D1 scholarship in 7th grade is crazy to me.
Yeah, she got a scholarship to Howard University, right?
Yes. And I have, there's a spoiler alert. I don't know. There's a couple more on the way.
Kids?
No. I have a vasectomy. I can't make no more babies. Yeah, if Asia gets pregnant, we have a long conversation that has to happen.
I always say about Lori, if Lori gets pregnant, I'll love it like it's my own.
So, I need to meet him because we're all going to be friends.
Can't you still get pregnant even if you've had a vasectomy?
Like the first year.
But there can't be any sneak through?
Not after
100%?
During the first year, it can break, whatever the body, like Jurassic Park. Nature will find a way or whatever it is.
Will find its way.
But after the first year, I've had a vasectomy now for 7 years. Like, nature's not finding its way.
Well, good news for you, Jimmy. Yours is finally taken, and you're free to do whatever you need to do.
Jimbo, make a baby, Jimbo.
Jimmy's going to the Marlins game with us tonight. Me, Solana, Jimmy, Coach Larinaga, and his table of knowledge are going to be there. But if anybody sees Jimmy, if anybody comes up to Jimmy wearing a Jimmy the Bedbug T-shirt, I'll buy you a beer. If there's someone out there who's already received their Jimmy the Bedbug T-shirt and comes up to Jimmy, I'll buy you a beer. But I would be delighted tonight if people saw Jimmy and just kept shouting out Bedbug wherever he goes, man. That would just be delightful. Bedbug! Like, you have a Bedbug wave, Jimmy? Like when someone sees you, hey, Bedbug! Oh, you give him the antenna. That's
the antennas. I like it.
That's excellent. All right. Well, happy National Sons and Daughters Day.
Mr. 305. Dale.
God bless.
Dale.
Thank you, Jimmy. The Bedbug.
You're welcome.
Sponsored by Miami Lakes Chevrolet, where you walk in as a customer and drive out as family. For National Sons and Daughters Day, my son has the T-shirt shop. If you want to get a Jimmy the Bedbug T-shirt, they are flying off the shelves. But more importantly, the Hawk Crowder, Solana, and Jimmy shirt. I think that's the premier shirt. I know that's the top seller, but if you'd like to support my son for National Sons and Daughters Day, find your way over to hawklovesavocadotoast.com.
So what are we supposed to do? Because Father's Day, nobody does anything. Mother's Day, you have to remortgage the house to buy stuff. What do we do on Sons and Daughters Day?
So I think National Sons and Daughters Day, you just talk about how proud you are of your kids. I think it's more of a, like, you're not going to buy them a gift because their entire life is receiving gifts.
Oh, okay.
So I think you talk about how proud you are. In fact, Jimmy, would you like to share anything with us about having a son or daughter that we've never been aware of before?
I do not have a son or daughter.
As far as you know.
As far as I know.
All right.
You sure?
Solana, how about you?
I do not have any kids.
All right.
I'm a virgin.
As far as you know. Happy National Sons and Daughters Day, everybody. I got a text during the commercial break from Brendan Tobin.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent me from StatMuse players with 100 blocks or more and 150 or more threes in a season before turning 25. There are 2 players in the history of the NBA with more than 100 blocks and 150 or more threes in a season before turning 25. Would you like to guess the 2 players in NBA history who have achieved that?
It's not Giannis. He doesn't shoot threes.
SGA?
Bam.
No, it's not Bam. SGA?
Nope. I'll give you the first one. Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, that makes sense.
Dirk was so good.
Michael Doliak.
Close.
Blocks and threes.
Peja Stojakovic.
Matas Buzelis. Dirk and Matas, the only 2 players in NBA history to have achieved that, and Matas Buzelis is only 21, Tobin points out. Now, let's get headlines. Brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVW.com.
Happens to be a pretty impressive stat, Crowder. I have to give it to Hawk. Give
it to Tobin.
For
Tobin
him
is
to
the one who found it.
Tobin and Hawk, for you to talk about Dirk and Matas in the same sentence is embarrassing.
Hey, man, I didn't make the stats. Those 2 players achieved it. That's all I'm telling you.
Matas is going to have a Dirk career.
You can extrapolate it however you want to extrapolate it.
Come on,
I'm
man.
telling you a fact. There are 2 players in the NBA history who have accomplished that, and it's Dirk Nowitzki and Matas Buzelis.
Matas.
Because if Niko Jovic had that stat behind him, I mean, I would literally be comparing him to Dirk Nowitzki every single show.
Sure. I don't know if you guys know, Matas Buzelis started 77 games out of 77 games played last season. I want to have DJ make a shirt for the store that's just like the way that it does Hochman and Crowder and Solana and Jimmy, like Matas and Mervis and like who are the other ones that I cape up for?
The damn the Hispanic
Davison
boy.
De Los Santos.
There you
Davison
go.
De Los Santos, Matas and Mervis and Davison and who's the 4th?
Well, the 4th can just be and trade Spo.
I will support every shirt. I will buy every shirt. If you have a trade Spo shirt, I'm not supporting.
I'm not putting trade Spo, but I would have traded Spo for LeBron or for Giannis.
Crazy.
That's not crazy. It's crazy not to trade Spo for that.
Well,
you would trade Spo right now. You would trade Spo right now for LeBron.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Come on.
Are you guys out of your mind?
Are you
41-year-old LeBron?
Are you out of your mind?
Eric
You
Spoelstra,
think
Ira Winderman just got done telling you
that he was a better coach than Nick Nurse.
That the difference between the Miami Heat being
no,
the one seed or not was because of Eric Spoelstra being in the lab, keeping the main thing the main thing, and you want to ship him off.
I don't want to ship him off. I'm telling you, if the Sixers called right now and they said, hey, We'll trade you LeBron for Spo straight up right now. You'd say
No.
hit the bricks?
100%.
Yeah. I'm talking
You guys are
Hawk.
insane.
No, if you're talking about Jokic, if you're talking about SGA, if you're talking about the future of the organization, I'm going to get rid of Spo for 1 year of LeBron. No, Hawk, no, that's crazy.
All right. Would you trade him for Jokic, Solana?
Eric Spoelstra?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he got to go. Sorry, Spo.
For the Joker?
That guy.
The overweight guy in Denver? No shot.
I hope Spo likes altitude because he's out of here. But
would you trade Spo for Matas Buzelis?
Hell no.
Did you hear the stat that I just shared with you?
Listen, I wouldn't trade Uptown Dale for Matas Buzelis.
Gentlemen, there's been a lot of question marks regarding Devon Achane. And when I say question marks, like, what's his workload going to be this year? You know, like, just how much are the Dolphins going to use him in the offense? We have a depth chart, by the way, but I found this very interesting from Jeff Hafley yesterday. He was on the Rich Eisen show. Listen to him discussing the workload that he expects for Devon Achane this year.
I just gave Achane a heads up this morning and told him he better be in good shape because I told him there might be some games where I have to pick him up and carry him back into the locker room because he's going to be so tired. And I told him I don't ever want to see one of these head taps all year. And he looked me right in the eye and said, "You'll never get that head tap from me." I said, "Don't worry, buddy. After you touch the ball 40, 45 times, I might have to pick you up and carry you back into the locker room." I love the guy. I mean, you want to talk about a guy with some juice and a guy with personality starting to come out and a guy who's starting to become a leader. I just like those guys who can kind of give it back to you a little bit and have some fun. And I think I would say this about him, Rich. He's one of the smarter players. When you talk to him, like today in a walkthrough, I was kind of like, "You're not going to pick up this blitz, watch." And he's like, "Yeah, we're going to do this." And then it's like, he's really a smart football player. And it's fun to go back and forth with him. And he's got this fun energy about him. I think he's a stud.
Yeah, no surprise there, right? I mean, he is going to be the offense, and we had talked about it previously, too. I'm assuming he's going to be catching balls out of the backfield as well. So he's going to get his touches. They're not necessarily all going to be carries, but he's going to get his touches.
And I think that's a little bit of gamesmanship because they know that video, that audio is going to get out where he's going to get 45 touches a game. So now every defense is just doubling or flowing his way, a man with a zone behind it, and now we can try to find the one-on-ones behind him. Hafley's not dumb, but I wouldn't say 45 is pretty high, but if Devon Achane's not touching the ball 25 times a game, we're in trouble.
I mean, I imagine that might be a little warning shot, too, to the receivers and the offense. Like, hey, no one's blown me away in practice with their abilities to generate offense, so as far as I can tell, Devon Achane's going to touch the ball 40, 45 times. Like, that might be a message to the receivers and the running backs. Like, hey, I'm looking for someone here to take some of the offensive burden.
Look, and I don't want to compare him to this guy, but they used him in this way. I talk about LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the guys, when he was in San Diego, there was no surprise. He wasn't a rookie. This is when he led the NFL in rushing touchdowns. You're not stopping him from getting 100 yards, passing, rushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can utilize a running back like that is good as LaDainian. And if Devon Achane can be that, he's going to have 100 yards easy, all purpose, every single game.
We have our first depth chart, by the way, released today. Remember, the Dolphins are off today. They're traveling to Washington or the Washington area. They're going to have their first preseason game Friday. They're going to have joint practices against the Commanders tomorrow and Thursday. Here we go, gentlemen. Your starting offensive line on the first depth chart of the season. Left tackle, Patrick Paul. Left guard, Crowder.
Caden Proctor.
Are there any huge surprises on this?
None, unless you consider Tutu Atwell behind Caleb Douglas on the depth chart.
Ooh, that's a little bit surprising, no?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, Caleb Douglas, yesterday we heard from Kim Bocamper, he might be your number one wide receiver.
I agree, but if I told you before practice had started that Tutu Atwell wasn't going to be the number one wide receiver, or if it wasn't Tutu, it wasn't going to be Malik Washington?
Well, no, Malik Washington Jalen Tolbert and Caleb Douglas are your three starting wide receivers.
I got you.
Tutu Atwell is listed behind Caleb Douglas. Then Keon Coleman listed behind Malik Washington, and Rager listed behind Tolbert. But, Tutu Atwell, that was his job to lose.
We think, that's what we thought when they brought him in. He was the only recognizable name on the receiving corps.
There was no jobs to lose.
Right. There was only jobs to win.
Yeah, there was no just set starters in the receiving corps.
You want to guess who's listed as the number one kicker, Hawk?
Well, we know Zane Gonzalez is injured, so I'm going to guess it's your guy.
Patterson.
Riley Patterson, baby.
Yeah. What's the DBs look like?
It's tough, brother. I won't lie to you.
We're going to work through this together?
Yeah, man. That's like you can picture that in a coaches meeting. They sit around the big table and they go from position group to position group. What's the DB situation? Tough, brother.
What's his name,
brother?
So, starting cornerback is Juju Brents, and then Jason Marshall Jr.
Ooh.
That's the guy from Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a rookie last year.
Yep.
And then your starting safeties. By the way, I don't know if this is depth chart for the first preseason game, and there's some guys who, like Storm Duck, aren't listed just
I think
because
he's injured, isn't he?
He's injured, right.
Yeah.
So this doesn't mean that this is 100% the guys who will start week one. I mean, this is just for the first preseason game. But your starting safeties, Crowder, Zane Anderson, and Dante Trader Jr.
I've heard a buzz because I listen to Joe and Omar and them. They said Trader can play. I wasn't impressed watching him last year, and he was hurt a bunch of times, but they said he can play. But no, this depth chart, to answer your question, every single practice they say 1D, 1D, 1-0, 1-0, 2D, 2D, 2-0. So these are the guys that they're preparing to play the season right now. Yeah. I was always a 1D guy.
No other surprises, by the way. Kenneth Grant. It does say defensive tackle. Kenneth Grant or Jordan Phillips. Then Zach Sealer. Your edge rushers are Chop Robinson and Josh Uche. And then it's Jordan Brooks, Tyrell Dodson, or Jacob Rodriguez as your inside linebacker. Your other inside linebacker, Crowder, is Moore.
Who?
Trey Moore.
Yeah, no. It's what's it? Willie Gay, Dodson, Rodriguez, and Brooks. Those are the linebackers. I don't know who Trey Moore is.
Willie Gay is listed behind Trey Moore.
Really?
Yeah.
Quite a drop off for him.
Yeah, Willie was making some plays.
Well, he was making plays in preseason last year, and then he wasn't getting any field time.
Yeah.
I knew some preseason killers, Hawk.
Yeah, he may be one of them.
Remember when they traded Jalen Phillips, they're like, oh, well, this is going to open up opportunity for Chop Robinson. And then we're like, all right, Chop, where you at?
Here's your opportunity.
Let's go.
By the way, Twan Russell's going to join us this hour. Jimmy's favorite acts, Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson, are coming to I Think Financial Amphitheater August 20th. That's in West Palm Beach. We will give away a pair of tickets to that at 4:20 this afternoon. 4:20 this afternoon.
All right, guys. The only other big news, you do have the Marlins playing tonight, and you do have the Herons tomorrow in Leagues Cup play. The NBA schedule started to be released today. The opening game for the Miami Heat will be October 21st on ESPN, hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Miami Heat are one of 5 Christmas Day games. They'll play the Boston Celtics. How about the NBA season opening at 3 p.m.?
Yeah, it caught me off guard there. I didn't know that was a thing.
Remember, the NHL did that to the Panthers last year.
You're right.
They played at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
And I think that game is only on Peacock.
Yeah. And NBC as well.
Oh, it is on NBC?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's just more viewers, right?
Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
They can just fit in more games.
But more games is better than less games.
Yeah, but, I mean, what can the viewership be Tuesday at 3 o'clock outside of the markets that are playing? Like, I don't know. I find that curious.
Yeah. Sports bars, strip clubs.
Yeah, but who's there on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock?
Me.
Yeah.
No, I'm working. Damn. Retired me.
I think the Panthers started at 5 p.m. though, right? Didn't they have it start at 5, or was it in the afternoon?
I think it was at 5.
Yeah.
It was like 4:30, and puck drop was at 5. All right, guys, your weather in South Florida right now, it is 92 degrees. Tonight, the lows are going to drop into the mid to low 80s. This weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Hurricane season is here. Make sure your roof and windows are ready. Call 954-968-8155.
All right, Twan Russell going to join us in the next segment, and 1 hour from now, we will give away the Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie tickets, so do not go anywhere.
Man, I went to Edmore Sawgrass Cadillac this morning. Edmore Sawgrass Auto Mall, they watch out for you, man. My Suburban needed some work. I got a text, took it over there. Right now, I'm in the Lyrics. They gave me a loaner car. I'm telling you, Ed Morris being backed by Morris, especially, I've been telling y'all for years now, it is something different than any other dealerships out there, and they're celebrating their 80th year in business. And my buddy Chris Atkins, I was talking to him this morning, and he said he laughs at the commercials all the time. They have put together an amazing team. My buddy Dennis, I told him I'm going to bring him up in the commercial. But listen, you go over there, you are family, and that's what it means to be backed by Moore's. Edmore Sawgrass Cadillac, they're commemorating the 80 years of anniversary, 80 years of family-owned and operated business by giving us special deals. And you got to check out these all-electric Cadillacs. I'm in the Lyrics right now. I got a loaner Lyrics. It is a beautiful, amazing car. You can get a Lyrics, all-electric 2026 Lyrics for just $369 a month, and you can get an all-electric 2026 Cadillac Optic for just $349 a month. Family owned and operated for 80 years. They know how to take care of their customers. I'm telling you, I get text messages when I have to go get my service. Being backed by Morris is special. Do not miss out on the 80th year anniversaries. Go see my friends at Edmore Sawgrass Cadillac. They're the 6-time dealer of the year, and every time I go, it just reminds me why they win Dealer of the Year. It is amazing. Off Sunrise Boulevard and the Sawgrass Expressway. Visit EdmoreSawgrassCadillac.com. And remember, you got to be backed by Moore's. They text me and tell me my PSI in my front driver's side is low. They text me and say I need an oil change. I'm telling you, if you're not backed by Moore's, you are missing out. Click EdmoreSawgrassCadillac.com.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and
What?
Do it for Tim Horton.
talk about it to
being a quitter.
All right, Twan, let's talk some Hurricanes football. They went to the national championship last season, right? And now they have a brand new quarterback. We had Gino Torretta on. We've had others on. Gino was like, hey, they got to make it to the college football playoffs for sure. Now, how realistic is it to expect the Canes to be right back in the Natty or the college football playoffs with a new quarterback?
I think it's very realistic. When you look at what they're bringing back, they're going to probably have one of the strongest. They're going to have one of the strongest teams in college football. When you look at their wide receiver core, there's not going to be another wide receiver core that can line up against them. I mean, you're going to have, you have three guys on their offense that has over 1,000 yards outside the quarterback. You got Tony, you have Barkay, you have Fletcher. I mean, you're talking about combined. That's almost over 30 touchdowns just between those three players. And I'm sure they're going to have guys that we don't even expect they're going to dominate this year. And when you look at the defense, I know our defense, I think across the board, secondary and linebackers, I think we're going to be on par, if not better, in most teams. Where I'm a little concerned is the defensive line. The defensive line is the challenge where not that they're not going to be good, it's just unproven. I would like to see, how Jason handles his new edge rushers. I know we have that we have the guy out of Missouri, Wilson. I mean, and I know we have Lightfoot. So those are going to be guys that I'm expecting to step up, who are going to have to produce. And then, big boys in the middle, I feel very comfortable with. I mean, we probably have two of the best tackles in the country, and what's their name, Moten and Scott. So I'm excited about the defense. I'm excited about the team. We're built for a championship run. We will be in the national championship game. I'm going to go on the record right now today that we're going to win it. Because if you just look at it, and this is not me just being, super fan or alumni. This is me. If you look at the numbers, if you look at what we have done over the last few years and making sure that we have the best talent on the field, our talent on the field lines up with anybody in the country. And I think last year our coaching staff proved that we know how to coach in the big moments. And I know that was always a question, and people always said, hey, can we do it? Last year we proved that, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do this year. And they have every tool that they need to be successful. And I'm on the bandwagon. I'm pulling the bandwagon. I'm going to go buy a new car to drive the bandwagon because we have an opportunity to be the best team in the country in 2026.
And Twan, you talk about coaching with Cristobal. They just gave him a new deal. He was making 8, and he re-upped, and it has to be more than 8. He's probably in double digits now. Is he the guy? Is he the guy to lead the Canes until they don't? When he doesn't want them anymore, not they don't want him anymore.
Well, it's definitely that way. I mean, he made that deal in a way that they can't get rid of him. I mean, there's no reason why he would want to go to the National Football League. These college coaches are making so much money. Why would they want to go to the National Football League if they can make that kind of money on the college level? And he gets an opportunity to coach a place where he's an alumni of. He gets to coach in a place where he lives, his family lives, and he currently lives. I think, colleges have a very different they have a different ability than the NFL teams because they can provide things that most NFL teams can't. They can provide hundreds of thousands of alumni on a daily basis that are dying for this team to be successful on every single level. And when he walks in the room, he's the most talked guy in any room in South Florida, in any room that he goes. Why would you want to leave that and you're going to get paid that kind of money?
And by the way, though, he has done it, right? See, it feels right for the Miami Hurricanes right now. You know what I mean? They feel like a top-tier college football team, and it's not smoke and mirrors. It's not, somehow they got there. It feels like Mario Cristobal rebuilt the program in the exact way he said he was going to rebuild it, correct?
You were 100% correct. And what people don't realize about the University of Miami, and I say this all the time, I say it around here at St. Thomas, football coaches win games. Administrations win championships. He has the right administration, the right people around him at the University of Miami that are giving him the resources and the things that he needs to be successful. And he's aggregating all those resources and people, and he's turning it in the right way on the football field. And when you have a coach that's operating at that high of a level, he has to have people around him that is fighting the battles and allowing him to focus on football and be successful. And that's the real story that hasn't been talked about, is that the University of Miami is all in on every level, and they're making sure that there's no excuses from an administration standpoint, from a financial standpoint, and from a resource standpoint that the University of Miami doesn't have. And Mario's done an amazing job at making sure we have the right resources, because sometimes you can throw money at things and throw resources at things and nothing happens. But he proved last year that if you steward that stuff in the right way, you can play the national championship game and be minutes away from winning.
And Twan, is getting away from that, what Catholic versus convict thing and all the stuff in the 90s, early 2000s and all that stuff, where now it's just a good football team? Like, it's not you're getting these dudes that grew up in tough homes and now you're teaching them how to play football. We're just good football players, and we're about to go compete at a high level.
Agreed. I think we are good football players. But you know what? Nobody. And then when you look at athletics in college football, it's changed. You no longer have that, that swagger that people claim in the 80s and the 90s. And yes, I was a part of it. But there's been a huge transformation that colleges are focusing on raising great men and women athletes, and they're making sure that when they leave their university, they're going to represent them in the boardrooms and in society. And I think there's a huge emphasis to make sure that when an athlete comes to your school, that you provide them a service to make sure that they have a great education and that they can go out and have a great life. And University of Miami, people don't realize they're very quietly, academically, are making sure that their kids are graduating, that their athletes are graduating, and they're getting everything that they need in that university, because the University of Miami is one of the top academic schools in the country.
So, Twan, I think from what I'm hearing from you, I mean, you're predicting they're going to win the title. The U is officially back.
100%. If you would ask me 3 years ago, I said it was a work in progress. Now we're seeing the building is built. People are moved into their residence. They're getting comfortable. Now what they're doing, they're enjoying where they are, and we're enjoying where we are right now. Kids are coming to the University of Miami saying, hey, I'm excited about being here, and I want to make sure that we're doing the hard work. So now we're just doing upkeep. Now we're making sure that, if something needs to be changed or fixed, we're changing or fixing it. And that's a great place to be, because, we've seen those teams who, have kind of fallen apart. They've gotten to the pinnacle for, a year, and then they fall apart. I think for the long term, the University of Miami has a great opportunity to be there for a very long time, because you're doing it the right way. And it's starting to become a destination place. When you start looking at the last 2 or 3 years that we've had one of the top recruiting classes in the country, that's not by accident. That's because we have a grinder. We have a dude that goes out there and looks under every rock, that goes to every school. He gets his police escort, and he's like, hey, okay, I'm gonna go to university. I'm gonna go to St. Thomas. I'm gonna go to whatever school. I'm gonna go to this school. And he's on a time. He wants to make sure that he sees every single guy, because they're important. A lot of coaches don't have that vision. They don't. They're saying, oh, I just recruit this area. Mario's like, wherever the top players are, that's where I'm going to be. And if they're high school, I'm going to go get the high school players. If they're college players, I'm going to go get the college players. And he has a good mix of making sure he has top recruiting classes that are going to be there for 3 and 4 years, and then go out and get those need positions through college football. And not a lot of schools have been successful at that. They've been very successful getting the college guys, are very successful getting the high school guys, but very few has been as successful as him to find the mix between the two. And
Twan, speaking of that, man, like we went from Ward to Beck, and I was like, you just can't go out and get a top quarterback every year. This game plan is gonna fail. Now they go and get Mensah. Am I old school where I'm thinking you need to develop a guy, or is this the new college football?
I mean, how many touchdowns did he throw last year? 30?
Man, Mensah went for, I think, 4,000 last year, Twan.
Yeah.
Mensah can play, bro.
Yards and threw 30 touchdowns. I got a feeling a guy like that can adjust. I mean, and college sports are starting to look more and more like NFL programs. When guys are coming in, they're coming in with the mentality that they have to master that offense. They're not coming in, hey, I'm going to learn on the go. Before he stepped on campus, he had the playbook. He's already talking to coaches. He's figuring those things out before camp even started. So college quarterbacks have a very different mentality. It's more of a NFL style mentality that they're going to be engrossed in that game plan well before they touch the field. And they're talking to players. They're talking about what you like. And those things are happening at a completely different level than when we played, Shannon. And I think that's what's separating them now. So a guy can transfer to a new school, get acclimated very quickly, and dominate if he has the right skill set. I'm going to tell you, he's a freak of nature. I mean, I went to the spring game. I mean, I was surprised. Like, I know I expected him to play at a high level, but I mean, just the way he carries himself, the way he interacts with the guys on the sideline, because I like to see it all. I mean, it's one thing to play the game. It's another thing to command the team. And he has a good hand on commanding the team, and I think that's what's going to separate us from a lot of different programs, because at some point something's going to go bad. Can he manage that? Can he handle the emotions on the sideline? Can he handle the disappointment of a receiver that came who had 1,000 yards last year, or a running back who's upset because we're throwing the ball and not running? And I think he has the personality to do it. And just watching how he managed himself on the sideline.
September 4th cannot get here fast enough. Canes and Stanford. You will hear it on this radio station. 9 p.m. kickoff, by the way. 5 p.m. pregame start. School is back in session in Broward County and Palm Beach County. I think it starts Thursday in Dade County, and I think it's a good opportunity to take a minute here at the end of the segment to remind everybody that Twan's charity, the Russell Education Foundation, does such great work for students in Dade and Broward counties, and they can always use financial help. And you can go to russelleducationfoundation.com, make a donation there, or you can register to join the pickleball tournament on October 10th. But this back-to-school time, Twan, I'm sure gets the juices flowing, because always good to see the kids back in school. But the Russell Education Foundation, you guys do such great work that we want to support you any way that we can.
No, I appreciate it, and we're very appreciative of you and the show and Channing, everybody for supporting us all the time. So it's been awesome. And also it's been cool to get some high school football back. So that's going to be exciting. We have our first game is going to be Cardinal Mooney, so we're excited. We're preparing for them on Friday night.
Hey, Twan, I got two for you now. I got two Crowders for you coming on up through middle school now. We got to talk about the St. Thomas angle for a little Ava and little Chan.
Hey, I can't. I'm the way the rule is written. When somebody inquires about, they want to go to a school, I have to send you directly to admissions. So
okay.
The next time I see you, I'll make sure I send you directly to our admissions department, and they'll be able to tell you about all the wonderful robotic programs, academic programs, and anything athletically. You can read about that in the newspaper because we're always in it.
Twan, I ain't worried about no robotics. I'm worried about baseball and basketball, Twan.
I saw the basketball player. I saw you tweeting something about it the other day. So
they got some skills in that family.
I can't talk about it. I'm just saying that if you get to that place, I can direct you to admissions.
Understood.
I got you, brother.
Understood. Check out russelleducationfoundation.com. Honestly, if you want to start the school year out with a donation to one of the most worthwhile charities in South Florida, you can donate right there on the website, russelleducationfoundation.com. And also, you can register for the pickleball tournament October 10th, and you can take Solana's title because he will not be there to defend his pickleball title. So it is wide open for the taking, russelleducationfoundation.com. Thank you, as always, Twan. We'll talk to you during the season.
Thank you, guys. God bless you. Be well.
There you go. Twan Russell, man. He is high on the Hurricanes. I like to hear that. He
yeah,
said
that's
they're
cool.
going to win the Natty. Not just going back to the Natty. They're going to win the Natty. All right, we're going to take a break here. 4 o'clock hour is coming up. 4:20, we will give away the Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie tickets at 4:20, so don't go anywhere.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. That's right, $30 million. You can cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circa Sports contests, entry starting at $1,000, all with no rake. We'll start with the Circa Million. That's one of the first contests. 18 weeks of point spread action, 128 ways to win. Then you've got the Circa Survivor, Pick one winner each week. Last one standing wins. And then the final one, it's the Circa Grandissimo with a $100,000 entry. You enter in Nevada, but you can play from anywhere. That's $30 million in guaranteed prizes. Visit circasports.com for all the details.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
My prostate's the size of a bagel.
Odyssey's
Solana picking the music again, Jimmy?
No, I'm picking it.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Bedbug. Last couple of, well, actually, you weren't here yesterday. Maybe I'm thinking more of yesterday than today. But it seems like Solana is influencing your music choices.
I wish I was.
Anyway, let me give you the stock market report. Start out the 4 o'clock hour here. We'll play a little Talk About It Tuesday this hour. Stock market report sponsored by Anna Jar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. Dow Jones down 184 points. That's less than 0.5%. S&P 500 down 25 points, less than 0.5%. And the NASDAQ down 159 points, which is just over 0.5%. So not horrible, not great. We'll play Talk About It Tuesday. We'll get some headlines. Kyle Stowers goes to the 10-day IL, so bad news for the Marlins there. That's a bummer. But we will get the rest of the headlines, and we will give away Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson tickets at 4:20. So that's 19 minutes from now. Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson coming to I Think Financial Amphitheater August 20th. That's in West Palm Beach. We've got a pair of tickets every day this week, and today's pair will be given away at 4:20. All right, let's get headlines here with Solana for the 4 o'clock hour. Brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVolkswagen.com.
So what do you guys think of the Christmas Day slate? I know we talked about earlier in the show NFL versus the NBA, but you've got Spurs at Knicks. That's the first time since 2017 the NBA Finals rematch for the first time the prior season will be played on Christmas Day.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, obviously it's a great matchup. I didn't realize they will not have played before then. Makes sense, though. Yeah, that's a good one. That's noon?
Yes.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Is the Bears game, Bears-Packers, that at noon?
I think it's at 1.
1? All right, I'll watch an hour of the basketball game.
Goodell and my man, Silver, they fighting, baby.
I mean, who are you watching? You watching Wemby or you watching Roma Dunze? I don't think there's even a question.
I won't answer.
Roma Dunze. Understood.
It might upset you.
Can't the NFL just lay off of Christmas?
They have staked their claim.
I realize I'm on an island here
because
because
they came in like bullies, man, and they have staked their claim on Christmas.
I know I'm on an island.
Solana, rationalize this for me, because you are on an island.
Yeah, just to be a nice guy.
I know I'm on an island, and I know everybody loves their NFL football. I do too, and I'm not having this take or saying this take just because the Heat are back on Christmas Day. But Christmas Day was always the NBA's day.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL literally can have any other day they want. They dominate Thanksgiving, and nobody complains about it because we all love it. They dominate every single day. If they wanted to play Tuesdays, they dominate Tuesdays as well. The NBA had one day from October through April before the playoffs. One day, gentlemen, and that was Christmas. And now the NFL has to come in and swing their swiper around and say, now we'll take Christmas too? I mean, where's the Christmas spirit in that? I don't understand what Goodell's doing here.
So your rationale is Christmas spirit?
Christmas spirit's not a bad argument. I didn't think there was any argument to be made. Christmas spirit's a good argument.
Come on, man. Everybody's at home. Everybody's watching TV. We're going to get these viewers.
They could have Hanukkah. They could have 8 nights, the NFL.
Wow. 8 nights of NFL.
8 straight nights, 8 straight games, and they could do Hanukkah whatever.
And they'll feature the greatest Jewish NFL stars, for each night. So you get Julian Edelman,
right?
Nights 1 through 8.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to ask, are there 8?
Matt Mervis, did he ever play football? Do we know? Christmas Day falls on Friday. This year. That's going to be fun, man. Thursday,
yeah.
You got the Christmas Eve. I'm sure there's Christmas Eve games.
Texans at the Eagles on Christmas Eve.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, there's going to be sports that weekend. Holy hell.
Gotta capitalize. I like a good business plan.
Yeah, we know you're a shill for corporations.
Yeah, the
making
guy
money.
wants hydration breaks during he wants hydration breaks during a play.
I'm not a shill for corporations. I'm a shill for salaries. I love a good salary.
We all do. And I love the NFL. I want to watch the NFL. I'll watch the NFL on Christmas. I just think it's a little disrespectful. It's the one thing that the NBA has always had, and the NFL stayed away from it just out of mutual respect.
Disrespectful? To who?
To the NBA.
Man, they don't care about you think that Roger Goodell is standing around saying, yeah, I don't want to upset this NBA. Don't want to disrespect this NBA. They're fighting for ratings and jersey sales and money and sponsorships. They're in competition.
That's where you're wrong, Crowder. They're literally not fighting. Roger Goodell has won this battle. The NFL won this battle decades ago. The NBA isn't even playing on the same field as the NFL, which is why the NFL doesn't need this. If the NFL needed to generate revenue, if they needed newfound interest, then yeah, you do that thing. You swing your swiper around, you play on Christmas, and you say, hey, we need this to generate more revenue. They don't need to do it. 97 out of the 100 top watched television shows year after year after year in the United States are NFL games, regular season NFL games. The NFL doesn't need to play on Christmas.
And I can make more money on Christmas, right?
Yeah.
What's better than 1 billion? 1 billion and one.
I mean, it's Disney World. Disney World doesn't have to be open on Christmas. They can give all their employees Christmas Day off because they make a ton of money, but they're not. They're open.
Bread. Give me the bread.
Hanukkah falls early this year. December 4th is when Hanukkah starts.
Right after my birthday.
When's your birthday?
The 2nd.
How old are you going to be?
I'm sticking at 40. I think I'm going to be 43, but I tell everybody I'm 40 for the rest of my life.
Climbing up there.
Yeah. Swiper still works.
Well.
You sure about that?
Soon to go, huh? When the swipe stops working, swipe stop working, just knock me off.
What's the point? Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah. I'll call you one night, Hawk, and say, hey, man, it's not working. Just come on up here and, throw me in the lake.
Yeah. I'll tell you, go to Atlantic Men's Clinic.
'76ers and the Lakers will play. That'll be in L.A. That's the first father-son duo. They're not duo anymore, but that's the first time a father and son will play against each other on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Man, there's a chance LeBronny's not on that team at that time.
I'd say a pretty decent chance.
Yeah.
He'll end the season in L.A. Come on.
On the roster, the active roster?
Yeah. He'll end the season there. That's Luka's guy. All right. The Miami Heat, by the way, they're going to open up their season October 21st, hosting Minnesota.
Sean McVay looks different. Looking at him on ESPN. His hair looks very dark.
He's got the aviators on.
Yeah.
Just for men.
A D-bag look, isn't it?
It looks like just for men. It did to me.
The guy standing at the podium with aviators. Yeah.
Well, is that podium, is that an outside gaggle, though? Possible it was outside. If it was outside. I'm not a big fan of wearing sunglasses inside. People do it all the time. It annoys me. Dwayne Wade goes to a basketball game. He's always wearing shades. Remember Justin Bieber came to a Heat game. He's wearing shades.
You're really caught up. I knew exactly where you were going with Justin Bieber
because it's annoying.
Topic.
It's annoying. Nobody needs to wear sunglasses inside an arena to watch a basketball game.
I'm gonna let you know the secret here.
Yeah, but you're gonna say that he's high and his eyes show it. So who's gonna fire him? The post office that he works for? He's Justin Bieber. Like who cares if he's high? Who's he answering to?
He's his fans. He doesn't want it to get out there.
His fans. I mean, it's like Ozzy Osbourne used to drink Jack Daniels on stage playing. Yeah, he wasn't going to lose his job. Who was firing him? You know, like Jamie Dimon, the CEO of Citibank, if he wants to come to the Heat game and he's lit up and he wants to wear sunglasses, I get it. Justin Bieber? Like, what are we doing here?
His partners and his sponsors might not like that look of you seeing him with the red eyes that can't barely open.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're not going to put out your music anymore, Justin. We think you might be smoking weed. Anybody, speaking of Justin Bieber, because you know who discovered him.
Mm-hmm.
Did he?
No.
Oh.
Usher. Has anyone seen this video of Usher walking through a front door?
And going to yell at the man to hold the door for me? That was stupid.
Bro, what is going on there? What's going on there?
Listen. I can explain sunglasses at night. I can't explain hold the door for me.
Usher, what are you doing, man? What's wrong with you? And by the way, I like to stay at very nice hotels. I like to stay at hotels that have doormen, specifically just standing there to open the door for you. If I'm in New York City, I like to stay at a doorman hotel. When we were in Europe over the summer, sometimes the doorman's not there. Guess what I do? I open the door myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, wow.
I open the door myself. Did you see the video?
Yeah, I just saw it.
Usher, what is going on there, Usher? What are you doing?
Didn't he have sunglasses on?
He had sunglasses on. He's going inside. He's almost through the door on his own. He's almost through the door. That guy ran like Usher was pissed. Door. Door.
Yeah, man. You know, substances get you doing stuff sometimes.
Yes.
And the worst part is that dude's going to get in trouble now, too. This video is going mega viral.
Yeah.
And because Usher decided he didn't want to walk through a door that wasn't being held for him, that dude's going to get in trouble.
I feel funny letting the guy lay my towels down on the recliners at the resort pool. I'm like, just give me the towels. And he wants to lay the towel down for you. I'm like, just give me the pile of towels, man. I'm good.
They want to walk you over and
Yeah, and I got to give you $20.
Right.
Could have saved this $20. This doesn't take but 18 seconds.
If room service comes to your hotel, it's like they want to come into the room to put the tray down with the food.
Well, that makes sense. I don't want to take the tray in the hallway.
No, it makes sense. But my question was going to be, is it inappropriate to not have a shirt on?
Yes. Because that ruins that guy's day.
I'm clothed from torso down, but no shirt on at the beach.
Yeah, I think that's fine at a hotel.
I actually, when they knock on the door with the room service, I'll throw a shirt on to answer the door. Because what if it's a woman? Like, that's uncomfortable.
It was a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you ruined her. You ruined her stomach.
Yeah.
Just shirt off.
Just shirt off.
Yeah, that's fine.
With the female food service lady?
A shirt off?
He's hairy, nasty, pale.
Well, I'm not saying he's going to win some sort of contest. I'm just saying I think it's okay for room service.
Anything else? Anything else you got for me? Jackass?
Chunky. He got the A1C patch on the back of his arm.
I've answered the door at my apartment before in a towel.
Yeah.
Like someone's knocking at the door, and I got to walk downstairs to look through the peephole to see who it is.
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to do? I got to let them in. Let's say it's the cleaning lady. I got to let her in.
Just throw some shorts on and a shirt.
But my bedroom and my clothes are upstairs. So what do I? Hey, wait out there for a second. I'm going to put on shorts and a T-shirt.
No, she's going to wait. You're paying her, right?
Yeah.
She's not leaving.
Well, I don't think she's going to stand there all day if I don't answer.
No, but I get
How long does it take you to walk up the stairs, Grandpa? It's going to take 20 seconds to go throw some shorts on and a shirt.
I got to dry off.
You air dry?
No, I got to dry off.
No, I get you, though. Like, FedEx is knocking. You know you have a package.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
You're in the shower.
Yep.
And by the way, Hawk, I'm not running out of the shower, risking a potential fall by slipping and putting on clothes while I'm wet.
Right.
Now I'm running downstairs all
Crazy.
wet in clothes.
Crazy talk.
Yeah, just towel.
I live in a one-story.
Same.
Never answer the door in a towel, Jimmy?
No.
No. You walk around your house in a towel?
No.
No.
Do you answer the door, period?
I do.
In a towel?
No. I have a shower in my room, so.
Should we get you a robe made that says
Robe.
JB, Jimmy Bedbug?
Jimmy Bedbug robe.
I do have a robe, though.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Nice one? Terry cloth or silk?
Regular? I don't know.
Regular. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Regular.
Regular.
Medium.
All right. That leads us to your weather. Right now in South Florida, it is 92 degrees. What's terry cloth? Just like cotton?
Terry cloth, like a
Soft.
softer, fluffier material.
Yeah, it's like thick towel.
Yeah, like thick towel. Yep.
Yeah.
I like a long towel. Not these, like, you're getting to a hotel, they have
bath
like the
sheet.
medium towels.
Bath sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like a bath sheet as well. Not a towel. I like a bath sheet.
Yeah. That little towel, the little towel that goes in front of the shower, is that made to also catch the pee on the toilet?
You're talking about in a hotel?
When you're in a hotel, they have that towel hanging over the rack in front of the shower. Doesn't that go in front of the toilet and then you move it in front of the shower?
You
like to
can't
step
pee
on,
into
but
the
then
bowl?
it catches the pee
You
as
don't know how to
well.
pee into the bowl?
But the driblets.
Driblets.
Like the drips or something like you
Running
move
down
that?
your leg?
Not on your leg. I don't pee on my leg or my
Well, it
feet,
sounds
but
like it's just running down your leg. Listen, if you can't get it into the bowl, that's on you. I get
99% in the bowl, and then sometimes you get the
getting 100% in the bowl. Never understood that. I walk into like a public restroom,
Disgusting.
and there's
man.
urine on the floor, and I'm like, I don't know, what am I missing here?
Forget the public restroom. Right here in our studios, we have one bathroom for the actual studios.
Public restroom.
Right, but this isn't.
I was specifically talking about this place.
Right, this place.
Yeah,
but
public restroom.
It's not really a public restroom. Like some random
Do
person.
you think it's your bathroom? You think this is your house?
No, but it's our bathroom.
He
It's the
brought it
Citadel-
from home.
It's Odyssey's bathroom. Like a public restroom would be downstairs, where anybody who walks into the Citadel could use that restroom.
Anyone who walks into our station can use this bathroom.
Well, technically, that bathroom, the one closest to us, the individual stall, should only be used by those on-air people. Because
Us and Tony Romo.
all right.
Yeah, the one with the shower in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, heavy urine on the floor.
Somebody suggests via text, Crowder, that maybe you should be one of these people who sits down to pee if you're having trouble keeping it out in the bowl. Try that.
You get just a little droplets. A boop, 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 boop.
Well, if there's a little boop, 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 you may want to see a little doctor.
See a little doc.
Your weather in South Florida right now, it is 92 degrees. Tonight, the lows are going to drop into the 80s, but hopefully the roof is closed at LD Park.
Yeah.
That weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Hurricane season is here. Make sure your roof and windows are ready. Call 954-968-8155 for a free estimate.
All right, let's give away these concert tickets. It is Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson coming to I Think Financial Amphitheater August 20th. Oh, this is Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. August 20th, I Think Financial Amphitheater. Who am I to disagree?
Oh, this is a good song.
Well, it was a good song when the Eurythmics did it. Marilyn Manson.
Looking for something.
Want to use you. What caller number do you want to take here for the tickets?
What's Giannis? What did Giannis go with? 7?
7. Goran Dragic's number.
Look at Giannis now. Hadn't played a damn play, but he got it.
Caller 7, 305-567-0560. 305-567-0560. Caller number 7 gets the Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson tickets. In Miami, we don't drink coffee, we drink cafecito, and our pastries, we call them pastelitos. And when you want a low price, you always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Volkswagen. Take advantage of a Pricito now on all your favorite new Volkswagen models like a Tiguan, Jetta, Taos, Atlas, and more. Don't wait. Hurry to Doral Volkswagen today. Don't miss your chance to save on a new Volkswagen with easy financing, fast service, and the best value for your money, because you always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Volkswagen. Visit them at Doral Volkswagen, the dealership down there in Doral, or you could start shopping for your Pricito online right now at DoralVW.com.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Have you enjoyed today's show from whatever you've heard?
No.
WQAM broadcasting live from the Ed Moore Sawgrass Auto Mall Studios. Shop exceptional Cadillac offers now at the 3-time Cadillac Dealer of the Year, Ed
sounds of a little talk. Talk About It Tuesday. Hey! Talk About It Tuesday is sponsored by Miami Lakes Chevrolet, where you walk in as a customer and drive out as family. Let's hear the big old open for Talk About It Tuesday.
Is that my cue, Hawk?
Yes.
Am I supposed to play the...
Wow, you are slacking, man.
Is that my cue? I play here?
Wow, you are slacking.
So used to Jimmy doing everything for me that I forget I have to actually
You
push
still
the
don't
button.
have it? My God. Jimmy, help him out, man.
Hawk and Crowder, talk about it.
Pick 3 restaurants to eat at for the rest of your life.
Talk about it.
How often are you changing your toothbrush?
Talk about it.
Pecan or pecan?
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
All right, impress us, Solana.
I think I have 2 really good ones for everybody.
All
there.
right.
I really do.
I'm ready.
And I'm glad we were talking about Usher and that viral video where he just makes himself look like an ass waiting for somebody to hold the door, because I have a question about holding the door open for somebody.
All right.
Let's just say this is a scenario. You're walking into a fast casual restaurant where you have to actually stand in line to order food.
Oh, it's a great question.
For example, Chipotle, right? You open up the door, you go stand in line to order food. If I hold the door open for somebody, I let them go, I'm being a gentleman, and I hold the door open, does that person now have an obligation? Is that person obligated to let me get in line first?
Ooh.
Or because I opened up the door for them, I have rescinded my right to being in line in front of them? I don't know exactly what other option there is. That person or me.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. It's a great question.
It is.
I've done this a number of times. I will always hold the door for someone. It is incumbent upon the person who gets the door held open for them to then say, please, you were here before I was, and let you go in front of them in the line. 100% they have to do it. It is not an option. If you don't do it, you're a bad person. Crowder.
Well, you can be a bad person, but when you hold the door, that is an isolated incident from the line. Even you say fast casual, even let's say a high-end restaurant. If I hold the door at a high-end restaurant for somebody and now they go in and they put we have a table for 4 up, they or let you in front of them, I think the isolated incident of being a good person, a cordial man, is something different than the people that seat you.
I'm not certain I followed along. I have to be honest. I don't know what side you're on.
I have no idea.
I heard a
what side
lot of
If you-
words.
if
I'm
you
not certain I
decide-
followed along.
If you decide to hold the door, you hold the door, and there should be nothing on the other end.
I got you. So you should, even if you're being polite, you are giving up your spot before the person who you're being polite for.
You're being a good person. God will see it. And whatever happens at the desk when that lady asks you, how many do I have to seat or what do you want? Like, it doesn't matter. You're holding a door because you're a good person.
Still got confusing there at the end because the person who's taking your name doesn't have anything to do with this transaction.
Yeah. Are you just trying to flex on us that you go to bougie restaurants?
No.
Usher, can you make this a little more understandable?
Listen, fellas, the door. The door is the door.
Right.
The line is the line.
Right.
If I hold the door for you, I'm doing that because I'm a nice person. I want to hold the door for you. I don't expect you to now let me get in front of you in line. That's ridiculous. I held the door because I'm a good person.
Right. But should the person allow
No.
you to go in front of them? No, they should not allow you.
No.
Gotcha.
Not
Maybe-
one for one. It's just I'm a nice person and
Well, in other
God
words,
loves me.
If it was reversed, if someone held the door for you,
Oh,
walking
no
into
way.
Chipotle, you would not let them then go ahead because they were there before you.
No, thank you, brother.
Yeah, that's why I'm a better person than you. Jimmy.
I should get priority after opening the door for you.
Correct. You specifically or anyone?
Anyone.
Yeah, okay. Well, you said I. I thought you were only making this about yourself.
I'm not.
All right. Solana?
This happened to me a couple days ago. Walking into Chipotle.
Yeah.
I see like a little abuelita, and she's got 3 kids with her. She's an older woman, probably in her 70s or 80s. I'm going to hold the door open for her.
Mm-hmm.
I actually held the door open a little bit longer. Like, I would have been fine opening that door, letting it close, ordering, but I saw her coming down, so I waited there about, 17 seconds for the abuelita. She said, thank you. 3 kids with her.
Which is an extensive order, by the way.
Which is 4 people now that I've let get in front of me.
Right.
I was expecting her to say, go ahead. She didn't even give me the courtesy.
Yeah.
I was a little offended by it.
Yeah.
I really was.
Yeah.
I think, at the very least, give that person the opportunity. Oh, you can go ahead. You
Of
were
course.
actually here first.
Of course.
And let me decline it. Let me decline it.
Correct. No, you're with your family.
Please,
Go right
go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah.
So why did you hold the door?
Because I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
So you're a gentleman. Be a gentleman and hold the door, and now they go forward, and you're behind them.
Right.
I'm a Christian.
Well, it doesn't sound like you are.
I hold the door for everybody,
No,
but I don't
reversed
expect.
it.
I don't
reversed
respect. I
it.
don't respect anything on the back
I
end.
reversed it. Someone held the door for you.
And I'm going to
And
get
you just
behind
took their spot
them.
in line. No,
And I'm going to get behind them.
No. You just said you're going to get in front of them.
No. I will get behind them. I'm not going to try to. I don't need. If I do something nice for you, I don't respect
I'm
you. I
talking
don't
about
think you do
someone
something nice for
holding
me.
the door for you.
If someone holds the door for me, I'm going to get in line, and I'm in line. That's the line is line.
That's not Christian. Yeah.
That is very Christian.
No, that's not Christian.
Now I'm going to let everybody jump me in line?
The Christian thing would be to allow the person who was being polite
No,
to take
no,
their rightful
no.
spot in line. That's the Christian thing.
No, I'm a
Yeah,
Christian.
Yeah. Tell him, Jimmy.
You should do nice things and not anticipate anything coming back to you.
That's a
That is,
separate
that's
question.
God.
That's a separate question.
That's God.
GD.
That was a good one. You got another good one?
I do.
Or you want to tap out?
No. I've got
right.
one more good
Okay.
one. It'll be quick.
All right.
I think this will be quick. It has to do with Crowder's chaotic flight last week. It has nothing to do with that, actually. It just has to do with flights in general.
All
It's
right.
where I thought of this question.
Okay.
Because this has happened to me as well. You're on a flight. Hawk, I know you're bougie. You don't sit in economy. But for this hypothetical, you're sitting in a normal economy seat.
All right.
Because flight attendants come by, Crowder, as you know, and they'll typically offer you a free soda or water and a Biscoff cookie, right? Or maybe some pretzels. If the person or a person in your row declines those free offerings, doesn't want a water, doesn't want a soda, doesn't want a Biscoff cookie, are you at liberty to then ask them, no, order it because I'll take it from you?
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. Well, allow me to say, first of all, you nailed it with these 2 questions because these are legitimate, pressing questions that need to be answered.
And allow me to say, I didn't steal these.
Shocking.
Crazy.
I am of the belief. Drinks, I don't order for someone else in the row because everyone gets their own drink anyway. Whether I want the Biscoff cookie or not, I always accept it. And then I offer to the people in the row. Do you want this Biscoff cookie? I'm not going to eat it. I always accept it on behalf of the row, even if I'm not going to eat it myself.
So are you saying as a passenger,
you're
obligated to accept the
You're
Biscoff
not
cookie?
obligated,
Okay.
but I do it because I'm a good row steward.
Right.
I'm always looking out for my row, whether it's my wife and son or 2 strangers. I'm always looking out for the row. First class, a little bit different. Look out for yourself. You have very personalized service. You don't need my help with the Biscoff cookie. I always look out for the row. Yes, I'll take that, please. Anybody want my pretzels? I'm not going to eat them. I'm watching my carbs. Anybody want my Biscoffs? A lot of sugars. I'm not interested.
Sound like a creep.
Yeah. You and your apple juice.
I did the quick math.
I wouldn't talk to you drinking the apple juice with ice.
I just did quick math. 20 first class seats. 26 rows of 6 where you have the 3 and the 3. That's 132. So there's 150 people on this plane. Those are 150 individual companies.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I can take my shoes off, I can snore, I can do whatever I want. If I'm in the inside, you got to get up twice, 3, 4 times if I got to pee. I bought this seat. Those are 152 individual people buying their seat, and you do whatever you want. Don't offer me anything. Don't ask me, do I want my cookies? I can stomp my cookies in the ground. This is my seat. Leave me alone.
Oh, very Christian of you.
Jimmy? I'm a Christian. I'm a Baptist, though. I'm a Baptist Christian.
I think you're just bad Christian. Jimmy, what's the proper answer?
That I'll take the snack, and if the person doesn't want it, I would tell them to give me their snack, and I'll have 2.
You ask for it?
Right, but what if the person hadn't taken it? You're always taking the snack, right? You're never going to turn down the free snack.
Depends what the snack is.
But you would say to the person, they say to the flight attendant, oh, I'm not hungry, I don't want anything. You would then say to the person, no, get it, because I'll take it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Out of character for Jimmy.
You're not talking to anybody on the plane, Jimmy.
It seems out of character for Jimmy, I have to be honest.
I don't talk to people.
Well, your answer suggests otherwise.
No, unless
like, you want the snack.
Unless you know the person.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it's like a family member or something.
Right. Huh. Well, how would you communicate with the person that you want their snack?
I just say so. I just say, hey, you want it? If you don't, I'll take it.
So you do talk to them.
Briefly.
Okay, so brief conversations with the passengers, but not long conversations.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, I'll take it. As you need to put that out of your
right. If it maybe be more direct, like, hey, I'll take that snack. Or what if they turn to you and say, hey, don't talk to me, creep. Now what do you do?
I'll say whatever, bro.
Whatever, bro. Ooh. So if I'd said don't talk to me, creep, and somebody said whatever, bro, now we got a tangle. Whatever, bro.
You gonna lock up?
Word. Whatever, bro. That's dismissive. Oh, whatever, bro.
Depends how rude he is.
Hey, don't talk to me, creep.
I don't like when they say you can get a granola bar, Cheez-Its, or Biscoffs, and the person says all 3. I feel funny about that person.
I don't like when they have the basket and they go choose one.
Right.
And now I'm under this massive pressure. I'd like to look through it. I'd like to see what's in there.
Yeah.
But they got a lot of tables or a lot of seats to get to, and everyone else seems to be grabbing stuff willy-nilly. And I want to look for the hidden gem. You know there's something in there that's made it through several flights. Like, sure, I see the smart food on top. Sure, I see the sun chips. Something's underneath there. And I know you're hiding it from me, but you don't want to give me the opportunity, you know. And they never say, hey, we've got 4 choices. Would you like sun chips, a granola bar, the smart food, or Cheez-Its? It's always like, would you like one? How many?
And you want to dig deeper?
Yeah, I'd like to know what my exact choices are. It'd be like waiter coming over at a restaurant and they go, what can we get you for lunch? But you haven't told me what you have.
They have what you see in the basket.
Well, how do I know what's underneath stuff? I can't see underneath things. I can't see through. I know you think I'm Superman, but I'm not. I'm just immortal like you.
You can't see. Grab one of them little pouches, man, and leave that lady alone.
I don't like when they do that. They should tell you what the options are.
No, just have one option.
Take it or leave it. Option.
Take it or leave it.
But you got to have the sweet and the savory.
So you take 2?
I don't take 2. I don't take any of them snacks because if I eat some snacks on the plane, then I'm gonna be in the bathroom.
You just say, "Hey, bring me more headphones."
Yeah, apple juice and ice, Chardonnay.
Should just be Biscoff cookie. That should just be
Bro.
the cookie you get on a domestic flight in the United States. No ifs, ands, or buts. Don't get me with the stupid smart food. Nobody likes that. Don't get me with the stupid sun chips, highly overrated. And miss me with the pretzels, which are always stale. Always stale on a plane. Just Biscoff cookie. Everybody likes a Biscoff cookie.
I don't want to get into it. Biscoff is so overrated. I don't know how they infiltrated the airlines, but Biscoffs are not good. When's the last time you bought a box of Biscoffs at Publix and took them home?
Bingo. The only time Biscoff is good is when you're getting a latte. You get a hot latte.
Actually get Biscoffs off a plane.
No. Biscoff flavored lattes. Usually, if you go to a nice coffee place, they've got vanilla, mocha, Biscoff, and cookie butter. Like, those are the hot new latte flavors. Biscoff latte is delicious. It's the only time to eat a Biscoff. I won't even eat it on an airplane.
That's crazy.
I've never ate a Biscoff with my feet on the ground.
Yeah,
There's no way.
They don't sell them on the ground, do they?
Solana doesn't know.
No. They do sell them, but you're right, Crowder. I wouldn't buy them because it's reserved for when I'm 30,000 feet up in the air. Like, there's something special about getting onto a plane knowing I'm about to indulge in a treat that I wouldn't have anywhere else in the world unless I'm currently on an airplane. I do, however,
like a Toblerone. Toblerone's only meant for a hotel room.
Toblerone only meant for a hotel room.
Only for a hotel room.
You spend $27 on it.
Exactly.
What's the flavor of Biscoff? Nutmeg?
Biscoff.
I don't like them.
I've got a tub or a jar of Biscoff cookie butter, like a spread, in my house.
Right. Throw it in your latte.
Never used it, but I've got it.
You'll have to stand on the counter because you can't eat Biscoffs without being off the ground. I don't know. This Biscoff they've taken over the airline business, and I don't know how they did it.
I feel it's like the lemon lobby. All of a sudden, every glass that's served you in a restaurant somehow has a lemon in it. Like, what are we doing here? Who decided this?
With a twist.
Nobody needs these Biscoff cookies.
No, Biscoffs are terrible.
You know what else is an overrated cookie? Milanos.
Oh, stop it.
All right, 5 o'clock hour is coming up. That was a very good round of Talk About It Tuesday. It's true. These Milano cookies are so overrated.
It's perfect. It comes in the little
Cheetah
thing.
Pompano, that is your party headquarters, birthday parties.
Comes in the little thing.
Birthday parties, office parties, bachelor parties, even divorce celebrations. Cheetah Pompano, that is the spot. Great spot to watch a game or a fight on the weekend. They got VIP areas, 4 stages of entertainment, and the most beautiful ladies in South Florida. And you know, Cheetah Pompano, they've got an amazing complimentary gourmet lunch till 3 p.m. every day. Happy hour specials till 6 every day as well. Every day is a great day at Cheetah Pompano Beach. Make sure you visit Cheetah Palm Beach as well. You can get all the details at cheetahsofl.com.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Crowder, how many booms would you give today's show?
I'm not booming nothing.
Baseball coverage on
The Replacements was released to theaters on this day in the year 2000. Is that a football movie?
Shane Falco. That doesn't mean anything to you? Shane Falco?
No, who's she?
Well, it's a guy. It's Keanu Reeves.
Oh.
Probably his best performance, his acting performance ever.
Really?
Ever.
You sure about that?
Shane Falco.
All right. 5 o'clock here on a Tuesday as we lead up to Friday, where you have a Dolphins preseason game this week. Very exciting that we've got some Dolphins football action. I'm guessing we'll learn tomorrow or Thursday if the starters are going to play at all.
Yeah, probably Thursday. But Hawk, my guess is the starters are going to suit up. Hafley said something interesting yesterday, where he said everybody should expect to play. And I don't think he was saying that everybody's going to play, but essentially this team hasn't earned anything yet. Nobody's earned anything on this team yet. I found that to be,
refreshing.
Refreshing, and B, just an honest answer from a dude who knows that, this team has a lot of work to do before the regular season.
I would say anybody, though, recognizes that. That's not an epiphany, right? Everyone knows this team's got a lot of work to do just to be respectable this upcoming season. Let's do headlines here for the 5 o'clock hour, brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, their lowest price. You can visit them at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVW.com.
So Dolphins, they do play on Friday. They're going to have joint practices the next 2 days up in Virginia, as they're going to play the Washington Commanders over to Minnesota. 2023, Kirk Cousins started under center there. 2024, Sam Darnold started under center there. 2025, it was J.J. McCarthy who started the season under center. Then he sustained an injury. 2026 will be Kyler Murray. A win for the Short Kings. Congrats, Jimmy. Congrats, Hawk. Kyler Murray is a starting quarterback again in the NFL.
Interesting to announce it, and again, it was only a leak. I don't think that they've ever announced it, but Adam Schefter had it, and they've run with the story, so it's obviously confirmed. But it's interesting to make that decision this early on in training camp, to not give J.J. McCarthy even the shot at winning the starting job from Kyler Murray.
It was so obvious, though, man.
I guess.
Hawk, you go out, you sign Kyler Murray. It was just so obvious that he was going to start. To me, this was inevitable once they brought in Kyler Murray.
I'm just surprised that before a preseason game, they've already named Kyler Murray as the starter. Really? I just think it's a little bit surprising because J.J. McCarthy, I mean, he was their quarterback of the future and still may be, by the way.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Kevin O'Connell, what he did with Sam Darnold and how the Minnesota Vikings play. Kevin O'Connell knows he can evaluate a quarterback, and he saw J.J. McCarthy and was like, he's not the guy.
But they evaluated him over Sam Darnold. They kept J.J. McCarthy over Sam Darnold.
But they also brought in Kyler Murray.
No, I understand that, but you're saying he knows how to evaluate a quarterback, and I'm thinking, no, he doesn't.
But
I see what you're saying, but through this part of camp, he must have saw Kyler Murray and said he's better than JJ.
I think everybody knew he was better. I'm not joking, man. Like some of the stuff you read out of Minnesota, everybody in that building internally knows J.J. McCarthy is not cut out for the NFL in terms of being a starting quarterback in the NFL. And apparently Minnesota has known this for a while, but they kind of have to, reap what you sow. I mean, they drafted him.
Yeah,
they allowed Sam Darnold to go. But, Hawk, remember last year when they decided to let Sam Darnold walk? Some of us were opining this is almost them loving themselves a little bit too much. Like, oh, we can do this with If we did this with Sam Darnold, we can do this with anybody. And guess what? Sam Darnold goes on to win a Super Bowl, and they couldn't do it with anybody. They were a quarterback away.
Right. And now they're hoping that Kyler Murray is the guy. I mean, enjoy that.
There is not, I was going to say 32. There's not 15 great quarterbacks in the world right now.
Well, I'm just saying, like Kyler Murray, you had Sam Darnold. He, by the way, the resurgence started there in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were like, wow, this guy's not what we thought he was. And they let him go for J.J. McCarthy. and J.J. McCarthy has not looked great. And now you're going, okay, we'll do with Kyler Murray what we did with Sam Darnold. Maybe they can. I don't know. But I've seen Kyler Murray's body of work. It doesn't lead me to believe that he's going to be a stellar quarterback. I do think he's better than J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah. It's going to be a great job out of Kevin O'Connell if he can get Kyler Murray to take them to the playoffs.
I wouldn't put it past him, despite how tough that division is.
They're a good team.
He did it with that bum Sam Darnold.
That's the crew. Kevin O'Connell, Raheem Morris, Sean McVay, who's probably one of the best coaches, if not the best coach in the NFL right now. Liam Cohen with the Jaguars. All those guys they're all in that same little crew coming up as head coaches.
Hey, Hawk, my TV's broken in here, but what are they talking about on College Football Live right now about the U?
Yeah, they're just doing a little preview. September 4th, University of Miami, 9 p.m., Stanford. 13-3 record last season, 6-2 in the ACC. They're just getting people excited. We are very close to Hurricanes football. Like, it's August 11th right now. That game is September 4th. Like, we are close, Jack.
Hawk, I just watched an interview with Michael Irvin doing an interview inside with glasses on. You probably don't have a problem with that because he's a Cane, huh?
He's wearing sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
He has to be concerned about his employers and his track record. He's not a musician like Justin Bieber.
The funny part about that, though, is that the incident you're talking about, no joke, happened in like 2011. Justin Bieber was like 15.
I know.
And you haven't let it go.
I'm very hung up on it. Oh, I'm Justin Bieber. I have to wear sunglasses inside the Kaseya Center. Okay. It's too bright for you, Justin? It's too everyone else is fine. Like, oh, I don't know. There's 20,000 people here every night for 42 nights, 41 nights a year. I don't see anybody wearing sunglasses. Something's wrong with your eyes? I mean, what are we doing here, Biebs?
You don't want the public thought that you're out there, maybe a little buzzed.
Why?
Because it's,
You'd stop listening to
kids.
Someone's music if you found out that they smoke weed?
Yeah, I loved Bob Marley before I found out.
Hey, Hawk, so we're all going to the Marlins game tonight.
Yes.
And we're going to be with Coach Jim Larinaga and his friends.
Yep.
What if you, me, Jimmy, all wear sunglasses throughout the entire
Great
game?
call. That's a great call. And eat Biscoff cookies.
You won't find them because nobody knows where to buy Biscoff cookies if you're not on a plane.
I've got a ton in my pantry.
No
I always
way.
take them home from the airplane. No, I do. They're from the airplane. And then I shove them. I always do the same thing. I always think, oh, maybe I'll get hungry in the hotel room or whatever. And then I just end up traveling around in the carry-on. There's like 18 little bags of Biscoff cookies.
Now, that's a Talk About It Tuesday. You carry the plane snacks with you?
Yeah, I always think, oh, I might want these when I get to the hotel. I might be hungry when I get to the hotel.
Okay, well, go down and get something to eat. It's 2026, huh?
Oh, well, you do that, Moneybags. I'm going to take the
Just in case everything in the city's closed, I have these Biscoffs.
No, I got free cookies. You have some in your bag right there, Solana. I see you looking through your bag.
Yeah.
I guarantee you every piece of luggage I own has 2 or 3 packs of Biscoff cookies in them.
See, and it's actually the opposite of my traveling methods, but I'm not taking a airplane snack off the plane.
Oh, I'll take anything. If they give me something and nobody in the row wants it, it's going to end up in my bag. You never know when you're going to need it.
Right.
No.
A heady play by you. Crowder, your bag is like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Literally, your book bag is filled with candy for
Yes.
a year's worth supply of candy.
Yeah.
I found out-of-the-box lemon heads the other day, melted in the bottom of my little pocket, and I ate them.
I'm pretty sure that Crowder has actual airplane trays with like beef bourguignon. I'm pretty sure he takes whatever is given to him and just throws it in the bag.
That's what I'm saying. This is so much against my thought and my travel plan. I don't take the plane snacks off the plane. That's for the plane.
Somebody texts in, are the Dolphins preseason games on CBS 4? Yes, they are. Yep. You'll be able to watch Cunio and Kim Camper, the rest of the crew, this Friday night.
Is Goldie still doing those?
I would imagine he is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love listening to Goldie.
Yep.
Speaking of the NFL, this number truly is shocking, and maybe it shouldn't be shocking. But from Front Office Sports, the NFL Hall of Fame game last Thursday had 7 million viewers. That's the most since 2017. But check this. Yeah, me too. Check this. That's the most viewed. That's more viewers than the most viewed MLB game this season and any NHL game last year, including the Stanley Cup.
It's crazy. It's crazy the power NFL football has in the American public.
Because it's ours.
You think that's why? I don't think that's
why. It's like it's ingrained in our life.
It wasn't. It is now. I mean, it used to be baseball. Baseball was America's pastime. That's what it was called. I just think it's the most compelling sport. There is no maintenance programs. If you can play, you're out there. Every game matters because there's only 17 of them.
Mm-hmm.
It checks every box, right? The other leagues, hockey, basketball, 82 games. Baseball, in fact, hockey will be 84 games this season. Baseball, 162 games. Football is like a sprint, man. It is such a great, September to February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just, for me, it is the most compelling sport out there.
It's also what the NFL, what they did, in hitting a jackpot, is they created a culture behind it where you tailgate. Like Sundays are dominated by the NFL.
Yeah.
And to me, that's really what it is. Because
and by the way, they've done a great job with parity. Again, Dolphins are not going to be competitive. There are teams every year that seem to be head and shoulders better than the rest and others that seem to be bottom dwellers. For the most part, though, you've got parity in that league.
Yeah.
And I think that goes a long way as well.
Yep.
Even though the Super Bowl was kind of a snoozer this past year.
Yeah, but at that point, who cares? You're going to watch the Super Bowl anyway.
I told you I watched an entire softball game, D3, because it was the number 1 and number 2 team.
I'm watching Idaho and Washington right now, Little League. All right, anything else in the headlines? I want to get to Ira.
Who'd you bet on?
Washington.
Yeah, the only thing that rivals the NFL, of course, is the NBA Cup.
Sure.
And tomorrow we'll find out the schedule of the NBA Cup. And then Thursday, the full NBA schedule is going to be released 3 p.m. So during our show, we'll get to find out the Heat's full schedule. They are going to open up their season October 21st. Giannis Antetokounmpo makes his debut hosting Anthony Edwards, that bum LaMelo Ball, and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
We will talk about it with Ira Winderman in the next segment.
Your weather. In South Florida right now, it is 90 degrees. Tonight, the lows are going to drop into the low 80s. That's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Protect your home before the next storm. Get your free roof and window estimate. Call 954-968-8155.
All right, Ira Winderman from the Sun Sentinel is going to join us next. We will talk some Miami Heat basketball schedule release, at least with him. So do not go anywhere. Ira is here in a moment.
What you got there now?
You've got to pay attention to us at some point. You're just on your phone doing whatever. We're pointing at you for 45 seconds. You've got to lock in at some point.
I had to schedule Chan's workout.
Well, you could schedule it during the commercial break, no?
No, because I'm thinking about Allied Doors. Serving South Florida since 1966. That's 60 years of trusted family-owned service. If your garage door is outdated, damaged, or not hurricane ready, you don't wait. You got to call Allied Doors today. I'm telling you, our personal home, my wife's investment properties, we use Allied Doors. You got to use Allied Doors. Don't be the family with the beautiful home, great neighborhood, great kids, great yard, and terrible garage doors. You got to call Allied Doors. Huge in-stock inventory, same-day service, and custom impact-rated doors that are built to protect and upgrade your home fast. And those LiftMaster openers, they are the best. Built to perform. It doesn't take a minute. I thought when I was a kid, it took a minute to open the garage doors, and they had to be loud and all that. No, LiftMasters are quiet. They have the side mounted. They have the ceiling mounted. Get a LiftMaster. You will be impressed, and Allied Doors does it all. Give them a call today, 954-942-8550. That's 954-942-8550, or visit allied-doors.com. Mention this ad, and you're going to get $300 off to protect and upgrade your home. You got to do it today. Don't wait. Call Allied Doors today.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Have you enjoyed today's show from whatever you've heard?
No.
WQAM.